Welcome back to your channel. My name's Brad and Supercoach Pro. Oh my gosh. Rage trade night. Absolute. Gotta be kidding me. I was just having a good day, right? And let's just focus on Supercoach, right? And then Sunday comes around. And I'm raging. Finn Callahan, what are you doing? LDU, what are you doing? Play this game for the love of the game. Then they pull up shit like this. This is actual Rage Trade Sunday. If I had unlimited trades, I'll piss off LDU. Are you stupid? He doesn't get rewarded for holding the ball. The whistles are away with these freaking players. Holding the ball doesn't exist. You can tackle a player, he spills the ball. No worries. There's no free kick whatsoever. These umpires, no wonder they're sponsored by Specsavers, out there watching, I don't know, the grass and see how long it fucking grows. And then I get to Sunday and I'm like, my side's going to go, all right. Yeah, nah. Look at this shit. LDU 70, no worries. Thanks for coming. Callahan 65. What are you doing, mate? She's looked way better than 99. Rochelle's 55, spends majority game up forward. He's a fake primo. I just bought in a spud. This is a potato farm. Rochelle 55. Piss off. I'm just gonna upgrade all the rookies and not go sideways. I'm just gonna get all the rookies, but they're scoring like rookies. In fact, I might even loophole Marshall and Rochelle next week because Cook is better than Rochelle. In fact, Cook's a primo. Cook, he's not really, but oh my god. Philippou 98. Absolute downhill skier. Go to the fucking Mount Hotham. Who do you find? Philippou, because you're a downhill skier, 98, but when you play against a decent side, you score a 40 and you know where to be found. Absolute piss week. Then I've got Flanders, 83. Where was his Gold Coast Suns thing you did 2 years ago or whatever it was? Now you're just a shadow. In fact, you probably sit down to piss. Then I've got Pickett, my only good forward. The guy that's broken out again. Sheasel looked way better than that. Don't know what Champion Data doing. Go suck me. Jackson, I flipped Reeves. So you know what? I thought Ned Reeves. I can't have Ned Reeves if I'm a serious content creator. Ned Reeves is R1. Break even was 38. He was up against Wits. Wits restrictions points for hit out. So I went, you know what? Jackson C. Dacos failed at 42 touches. Not sure if he wore the wrong boots or if he's got two left feet out there, but couldn't hit water if he was in a boat. Then I've got Sarong, who just, I don't know. I should have just not picked him based on his stupid fucking haircut. Blamiras, yeah, what did you get dropped? No idea. Call me Noah, because I've got no idea. Yeah, these guys just constant 70s, whatever. They're rookies. But when your rookies are scoring more than your fucking primos, excuse the language. But what the, oh my God, I paid so much money for Finn Callahan, $575K for a 2-bedroom house. In the middle of nowhere. That's what you are, Finn Callahan. Absolute fraud. Speaking of frauds, LDU, learn how to kick a ball not out in the full. You stupid rabbit. You've been so good all year. It's such a good pod. And then Clayton Oliver. He's my only one standing. He's basically king. Clayton King. Walsh did something. How you going? The midfield's just shit. The midfield, what is going on? It's 370s in a row. And then, go fuck yourself. Lindsay, 132. What was this? Your highest score was 80. You pull 132. This is definitely Rage Trade night. So I'm not even into the comments yet. Lindsay, I thought I was fucking a hero for having Sarong 92. I was walking around the house like prime Conor McGregor. Newman 79. Not enough kickouts. 3 kickouts. 7 behinds in that game. Does nothing. I think, oh yeah, let's flip Houston to Newman. Done some homework. And then Whitfield actually does something. Amazing. So scored 2195, probably below par. People scoring 2-3s, no doubt. If I get green arrows, I don't know what's going on, but oh my God, call me Batman at the moment. Not even Batman. I can't deal with this shit. You know, I just thought I won't watch the Sunday games, and this is why. Fuck me dead. So give us a like for absolute rage trading. I don't know if you guys want to throw guitars or whatever the fuck. And you know what? Zohar fans, go fuck yourself. Because he scored basically what Callahan did, and I paid $575 for Callahan. At least you paid $314K for fucking Zerha. I'd almost rather Zerha than a $700 million Callahan who thinks he's a Toyota. I don't even know, Toyota Prius or whatever, those fucking electric cars. Oh, Finn Callahan. Oh, I just can't deal. I'm going to go through the comments before I lose my mind. Supercoach is just... Honestly, I feel like it's going to give me a hernia, a heart attack, a stroke, all the above. I have no idea. But I'm not a happy camper, clearly. Yeah, Sir Slim, get Brad on. I am on. What do you... Oh, do you mean get Ghost on, or... Because I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I couldn't tell you what left and right is right now because I am so pissed off. LDU, what the... Yeah, honestly, LDU, go fuck yourself. Rochelle sucked. Yeah, I got sucked in with that one. His previous scores before I traded him was fine. So absolute fraud. Get him on. Who am I getting on? Rochelle is such a flop. Yep, absolutely. Cheese is back. There's a big sound from the west from town. Yep, bloody oath there is. That was a good game too, by the way. No, Perez was my loop. Yeah, Ning Nong. Perez, I got the 69 for Jax. I'm not completely missing my peanut. I thought I'd bank a 69 because I thought Lindsay would maybe do a 70. I get one extra bonus point. That's why I looped hold Jax. I was actually playing it safe. Something I never do at all in real life either. So yeah, 69. Who has vision to say that Lindsay was going to go 130 or 100 was wild. Marek came back into the side. I thought that freaking Seagull was going to take so much ball that I might as well just bank the 69 points and loop that Perez. At least I got my captaincy right. I bought in Anderson. I actually got rid of Tanner Brewer to afford a decent R1 because I've had no ruck since last year, honestly. So, yeah. Yeah, Jackson, at least you pulled something out of your ass. The whole team did nothing. 147 points. At least you did something, Jackson. This is why I paid up for you. Everybody else, you're fired. If I could trade you all, I would. Get in the bin. Honestly. Fuck. Hey, Scotty, what's going on, mate? I need some green tea. Maybe this green tea will calm me down. It looks like absolute cat piss, and I swear it's not because I don't have a cat here. I did have a cat. It's back home. So maybe this tea will give me some calmness. If it's too hot, I'm gonna lose my mind. That will piss me off too. Rochelle is a bar off of butter. Honestly. Yep, that's too warm. I want hot tea. I want lukewarm tea. I don't know how you guys have your tea, but it's too hot for me. I don't want to burn my esophagus, whatever you call it. 80 people in the chat. Give us a like. Tell me your rage trades. What are you flipping? Zach Bailey, back 123 he scored. I'm even looking at freaking, what's his name? Dunkley. Someone in the chat tell me not to get Dunkley for $460K. It's so cheap. I know it will piss me off if I do it, but he's so cheap. I'm looking at a cheap Bailey Dale. 2 names that are first names. Absolute red flag, but I'll go there because I love red flags in real life too. Don't you worry. Not sure I want a Form Primo. I'm not sure I want any Form Primos. But how else do you afford it? You can't have a loan in this game where you can swap funds with the next person, can you? Tom, what's going on, Tom? Ash, 10 touches, 3 intercept marks in the second half for a total of 15 points. Yeah, champion data, go fuck yourself. Also, you know what else can go fuck yourself? KO. I'm paying subscription of $35, $25, whatever it may be. Random adverts come up in my on the game the other day. I think it was, what game was it actually? And I couldn't get back into the game. It was Gold Coast and Hawthorn. 3/4 time, KO decides to play adverts. I click on it again, and it's gone to the Collingwood and Essendon preview an hour before the game even starts. So I had to watch the Hawthorn and Suns game on my phone like it's 2016 or some shit. I just couldn't believe my eyes. Anyway, so last night, here's a story for you. just a quick one too. I decided, you know what? I'll have the night off. I won't watch any footy tonight because something's going to piss me off. In fact, it didn't, because having Captain Jackson made my night. In fact, we're meant to play this ninja course. It's in Adelaide. I forget what the ninja course is called. And I didn't book a ticket in time, so I thought I'd have a sneaky few prees. Now, Adelaide, this bar in particular, was like apparently $18 a drink. So I thought I'd be a sneaky and just have 4 double blacks in a random park, allegedly. And yeah, sculled those in about an hour. I rocked up, saw my mates, felt like I was 18 again. And went to this other bar, Rascals or something like that anyway. Had a good night there. And then my mate decides to pull the pin at 10:30 p.m. Well, he was driving, so I had to say yes. 10:30 p.m, night was cut. I was pretty cut. Woke up this morning, played a tournament of picket ball, and finished runner-up. Now, if I didn't have any drinks last night, I would have won. Basically, Federer picket ball. You know you've hit a midlife crisis when you're playing fucking picket ball at the age of 34 years old. And, came runner-up in that to a guy that's basically Federer. He's built like a 60-kilo mop broom. Anyway, absolute janitor. Sweat me. I'm not built to play fucking, what do you call it, picket ball. I'm clearly not. Maybe give me footy, rugby, boxing, whatever, but that was too much athleticism in that. So, yeah, lost that today, then come back and watch some games, and now I'm just pissed off at this game. Supercoach and Champion Data, I don't think I've been this passionate about Supercoach. My ranking's not even immaculate, but it's still getting to me. And I'm not checking scores quarterly today. I didn't even bother. I thought, you know what, I'll let it play out. And I thought if I don't watch the scores, magically it's going to be better for my brain. In fact, that actually made me worse, because when I logged in to look at these scores, I'm now more pissed off because I didn't know what to expect. But then I see Cheese in my DMs, and he's going, ha, 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 LDU. I thought he better not be injured. He's on like 8 points. No wonder he's laughing. Now, I was only scared because I thought he was injured, because we all know what LDU is like. So at least my players didn't get injured, and I'm not having an injury trade. That is the only positive from this outcome today. And why am I getting this stupid freaking ad on my side on the right-hand side? I don't care with your money. You know where your money should go? To feed Supercoach Pro and his fucking antics. There's almost 100 people here. I haven't been this popular ever, not even in high school. So, hello, how you going? Cheese, I knew as soon as I clicked on this live, you'd be raging. I am fucking raging. In fact, I need Hippo in here because he'll be raging too. I need somebody join me before I blow a poo-poo valve. Yeah, I know this looks like something else, but I promise you it's banana protein and not whatever the fuck it looks like. God. 2320 for me, Max. Yep, nice. Rub it in. Any Zerha owners here? Because I told you not to. And Sada shut the bed too. Well, you know what? To be fair, Sada didn't shit the bed. It was time on ground from Brad Scott. Did it last year. It was bullshit. So that's the only reason why I didn't want Sada. It's not because I didn't like the fucking pick. I just knew what Brad Scott's like. As a Brad, I know what we're like. We're just not all there. So I knew as soon as you guys were like Sardis. I knew the one time you bring him in, he scores a 60 and he does shit all. Had one good quarter because the coach had to decide to play him. And then, so fuck. That's why I only want to get 117K rookies, because look at that. Anderson's just outscored Sardis. It was 100K less. Not to say I know anything, because fucking LDU and Ben Callahan has done nothing since that Tiger game that I VC'd or C'd him on. So, these form primos, there's going to be so many cheap players. You'll be able to upgrade your side, no worries. Just nobody you say, if anyone in this chat says about freaking Tom Sparrow or whatever the fuck his name is, I'll probably lose my mind. All those who jumped on Zerha get 50K for 2 trades. You know what? That's factual. Yep. I think Kirch is dead. I don't know what Kirch did, but I can imagine his role is cooked now as well, because is Tom Stewart back? I didn't get to watch the game because I was a few drinks in, but how does Tom Stewart feel for 450K? Would you dump there? Would you just get burnt? Like, I'm highly considering it at this point. I need a cheap 460K player. Give me your best. Sir Slim. I think I've calmed down a little bit, so apologies for the 107 in the chat going, is he always like this? Yeah, on a fucking Sunday evening. That's why I call it Rage Trade Live. So if you ever click on it, I'm actually going to be raging. It's not clickbait at all. Yeah, down week for me. Oh, go fuck yourself, kindly. Down week for me, and then he says 2, 3, 3, 4. That is definitely not a down week, mate. I love you, but that's not a down week. That's a brilliant week. In fact, if I see a comment saying, "Oh, did bad and scored 2-4," I'll probably lose my mind, just casually. Give us the like for the stream too. Honestly, I do this. I have commitment issues to a lot of other things, but not this. I'm committed to bringing alive. I don't have Zach Bailey, but was he underscored? Not really sure. I couldn't tell you because champion data suck. Also, are you a member of my channel? Because I feel like that's a member symbol. Maybe it's the same symbol as that fucking grandma beside me. Whatever. I don't even know what's going on. I might be a little bit hungover still. Mate, potentially, allegedly. I don't even know. Fuck you, Lindsay, for being a 130 primo. Should have VC'd you this week, or captained you, apparently. Captain Cockhead. Oh, I'm so pissed off. Honestly, if my name was Kyle, I'd be drinking a white monster and I'd be punching this wall behind me. My housemate would have to get a new wall entirely. Oh, you know that guy off Family Guy, that big red fucking thing? I can't even remember what he is. And he goes through the brick wall. That's how I actually feel at the moment. My answer, Brad, was this. Brad, this was me last week, bro. It's all good, baby, next week. It is a new week. So you know what? I'm only complaining because it's probably 100 points on the table. If I had decent primos, you can't win them all. But this is realistically how we all feel on a Sunday night about Supercoach teams. Now, if you're in top 100, you can't be fucking raging. In fact, nothing pisses me off more when I see a video of some fucking idiot in the top 2,000 going, "Oh, shit, I'm having a bad year." A bad year? You're in the top 2K. If I see one peanut go, "Oh, I'm having a shit year and I'm in the top 500, I'll probably lose my mind and comment and say, "You fucking all right?" Tell you what, when I was up there for that stint of fuck all, I appreciated every goddamn moment because I know how hard it is to get in there. So if you're top 1K, fucking well done. This game takes a lot of patience, and that's why I'm not a doctor, because fuck, I have zero. Yaz, Callahan is piss weak as it fucking gets the downhill skier. Absolutely. Go to Mount Hotham, Callahan, you nuffy. Super Blues, champion data hates Neil, 134. Wow, 42 disposals and 15 contested. That is a lot. That is, excuse me. Oh no, it's on the bench. You know what? I don't even care about that. I'm actually more pissed off. I paid $575K for Finn Callahan to do this shit. And LDU, been good all year, decides that he can't kick, decides to give away free kicks, just dumb shit all night. I don't love watching a North Melbourne match as it is. But oh my God. Well, Pistols. Hi, Brad. If your dad's watching. Oh, yeah, nah. My dad's probably taking me off the wheel. If he's watching this right now, I actually forgot about that. Nah, if he's watching this, he's done. It's probably why he hasn't called me all week. You know what? That's probably why. They're religious, so they see this and I'm adoption papers. Somebody just make me new parents. I just got to click on this comment because 5 gifts have been given out from 5 memberships of my memberships. See, I want to clarify something too. With the membership side of things, I was meant to do membership-only videos. At some point, I'll get around to that. So if you do become a member, just FYI, that is going to be a thing eventually. For now, if you're a member, I thank you a lot. What? Members for 12 months. Holy shit. Free KO for a month. Thank you very much, Cheese. I appreciate it. You're fucking legend. So, yeah, if you do sign up to be a Supercoach Pro member, it's basically to support me, upgrading my fucking laptop, webcam and all the rest of it, but actually just produce more videos because this shit does get to you. So incentives here and there definitely make it, but your comments probably make it even more so. So I appreciate you, Cheese. I really do. Maybe I need another vodka because I had a really tasty vodka. It was a strawberry vodka last night. Now, I'm one to admit I don't drink beer or wine, so yeah. So, yeah, those memberships have been given out. I don't know how they work. If you click on them and they just magically appear and you become a member. So, first 5 to grab those. How you going? Now I've got to scroll up all the way to the comments, Chief, so thank you for that. Oh, my God. Where are we? I don't even know where we are. Okay. We're talking Pirates in the house. Now, Pirate gives me some drive-bys, actually, sometimes. So I wonder what's Pirates doing today. To be fair, I actually don't mind the banter. It's actually pretty funny. Now, Parrish, where's Prime Parrish in the chat giving me shit for Parrish? And he only scored 74. Pharaoh did fuck all too. Anyway, in the future, you should try to make better trades during the week so your team scores more on the weekend. I knew, you know what, before I even read your comment, I had a feeling you'd comment something like this. So very well done to you. I've actually made good trades. I actually did Ned Reeves to Luke Jackson and Tanner Brewer to Anderson to fund Jackson's money. Now, if I didn't have Jackson as captain or I didn't bring him in, I probably would have captained Sinclair's 95, to be honest. So without Jackson, I would have lost a shit ton of points. So it's not necessarily my trades. It's just you can't pick some weeks when this shit happens. Don't know. It wasn't my trades. My trades are generally good. I think if people watch my shit for the last few years, generally speaking, theoretically, my trades have been good based on my homework. I haven't really done too much dumb shit and saying I have done fucking stupid shit like Shannon Neal and, you know, whatever. But consistently, I'm not doing wild shit where you're like, what are you doing, bro? Anyway, I've been doing this shit for 5 years on YouTube anyway. So, Lockie, I've been to Lindsay and decided, let's go fucking Captain Dacos over Jackson. I'm done shitting the fucking game. Look, he would have been fine if he actually cleared up his disposal efficiency. Like, yeah. I traded Callahan out after his 68 last year, now copying 2 scores, 65. You know what? I'm never again on Callahan too. Honestly, the guy is just stupid. As soon as he gets a little bit of attention, he just doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Tracy Gawn. And what's happening with Max Gawn? Bloke gets points for fighting, but they're playing him full forward against Richmond. Is Max Heath going to stay in that Melbourne side? Because that's a concern. That's alarm bells. In fact, now I don't even want Gawn. I might want Grundy if I could afford it at some point. I don't have Tracy, though, so I don't know what Tracy scored. Not relevant for myself, but okay. And don't get me started on Rochelle. Oh, he's... I was watching Rochelle at quarter time. He was on 26 and he finishes with 55. I couldn't believe my hazel eyes. I just... honestly, could have started drinking again. Ricky had been through this, one good score. Literally. He gave me a good captaincy score for Richmond, and that was it. You know what? He said, I'm going to pack my bags. I'm going to show you that I am actually a shit footballer. Centre bounce. It's Joe. At least you had a good captain, mate. I had gone into Baz. Ooh. I don't even know if Baz scored, but anyone that scored over 100 is fine for your captain, to be honest. Like, far out. But yeah, that sucks, Joe. 2-3, 2-6 above par. I think so. But also, you got to remember, par is so different depending where you're ranked. So 2-3 is probably great if you're 50K, but if you're top 100, it's probably not great. You know what I mean? It's I don't even know how to explain it. Cheese, can't fault people for benching Lindsay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, look, rookie roulette, I feel like I'm generally pretty good. I take this, the safe 69, Always take the 69 regardless, right? In more ways than one. So I didn't know Lindsay was going to become prime Gary Ablett and just 134 or 132, whatever it is, and said, "How you going? Thanks for coming." At least I got a good cash gen. Flag tags. I'm trading Rochelle out. I can't deal with this shit anymore. You know what? I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. And you know what? 133 people in the house on a Sunday night. Give us a like for the rageness, the channel. If this thing can get over 100 likes, I'll probably walk around like Conor McGregor on Tuesday when I go back to work. Because I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm not even joking. I'm taking tomorrow off because I'm. You know what? I need a sick day because I'm sick of fucking working. So, yeah. Michael, check out the rage on Brad. You need a Royale with cheese. You know what? Maybe I do. You know what else is pissing me off? I'm doing fasting at the moment. And, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Anytime before 12 p.m., I'm like a Kyle. I just lose my mind. So yeah, fasting is hopefully working in the next couple of months, or else I'm going to feel like Shrek if it doesn't work out. Max, this is making my night. Thanks, Brady. No, thank you guys for coming. There's so many fucking comments here that I'm actually, I don't even know how to explain. Jeez, why is my DMs going nuts? Phone's a little bit silent for half an hour, and the minute I go on a live, I've got 10 farts built up. I need to go poop myself. And, now my phone's going off like Bailey Smith on a night out. Jeez, Kirch or Shelley, more of a trade out. Oh, there you go. Snuck one out the back door. Kirch, or you know what? It's as stupid as it sounds, but doesn't. I'd actually probably keep them and upgrade around them because that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to flick two, what do we call it? I'm going to trade 2 rookies out. As soon as this thing, the lockout lifts, I'm going to trade 2 rookies out for a cheap primo. I'm not going to sideways any more players because if I do any more sideways, you may as well call me Tokyo Drift because I can't keep doing sideways shit all the time. I give other people sideways shit all the time on Twitter and whatever and say, what the fuck? So if I do sideways shit on this channel before upgrading my whole entire team, I'll be damned. I'm not doing it. Callahan can score 2 60s in a row for the next 2 weeks. I'm just going to upgrade 2 rookies, make 1 fake primo for 460K, and hope the fuck that these primos turn around because I've got to be calm. Sunday night's so much different to a Thursday night. If I could talk to all these players in one room, apart from getting autographs, I'd probably tell them to go, what the fuck is happening? I have a channel and you're making me look fucking stupid. What are you doing? Yeah, they can see how you perform by your score. That's how we're judging you, not by the Brownlow count. We're judging you by your Supercoach. In fact, I now look at the Richmond team and go, you know what? None of you are primos, only good players, Toronto, because of Supercoach. And I'd walk up to him and say, I'd say exactly that. I wouldn't actually, let's be honest. Oh my God, Snapchat is just ridiculous. All these honeys just because I'm a bee. God damn. Kurt or Rochelle. Yep, no. They are both the, I can't even English. Hayden Young. If you held Hayden Young, just whatever. He scored an 87. Look, it's better than far out LDU and bloody Finn Callahan and Rochelle. There's only 3 bad scores, I suppose. I mean, Clayton Oliver, the Ranger's back this year. I had him last year, did nothing. This year he's fresh start, still gets underscored, but I'm not going to keep going on about underscored or else I'm going to piss myself off even more. I need some green tea. Let's see if it's cooled down a bit. It's not beer. If this was beer, my channel would be done. You can never have green tea and look manly, no matter what you do. Scott, with Lindsay, so St Kilda do like a lot of points to defenders. I should have known that, but I did not think he was going to go above 80. That's my thing. And Marek coming back into the side, who's a Seagull, who we had last year, showed that he'd take kick out. So I didn't really think I didn't think Lindsay was a primo this week. Let's be honest. I thought Sarong was. Actually, a rookie roulette. I can't even understand it. Rookie roulette is as consistent as your girlfriend wanting takeaway. You never know what's going to happen or what she wants. That's how you play rookie roulette. If any of you has ever had a girlfriend, which I'm assuming half of you have, it's like your girlfriend wanting dinner. You're just not knowing what to expect. That is the only analogy I can come up with for fucking rookie roulette. The one time you think she wants KFC, she wants fucking pizza. Even though she told you about KFC 10 minutes ago. This is why I'm single. Anyway, so yeah, no idea. Cool. I can feel my heart rate elevate really, really high. So, if I have a heart attack on stream, that'll be interesting. Yes. So, main reason I didn't take Jax's 70. Well, good one. Good one, Scott. Shout out to you for being a genius, unlike myself. Rage trading Callahan to Dev Rob. You know what? That is wild. And then we had Marshall out. What's Marshall doing? Marshall isn't even Eminem. Like, Marshall's a fraud. At this point, Marshall just, not that I needed it. Well, maybe I did. Maybe I need to loop Rochelle because apparently Cook's better than Rochelle, and so is Philippu when he's playing a shit team. Hopefully you have a few boosts to fix your team. That is the best rage bait I have had in this comment so far. So far. I have no boost. I think you know that, Rix. I have 0 boost. In fact, don't even call me Cadbury Man because I've none. I've wasted them. I've done some dumb shit and I've gone, you know what? I don't need boost. I'm never wrong. And fuck. I almost felt like my shoulder went funny then. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very happy with that. You would be. Yep, sounds like a postcode, in fact. I don't know what postcode it is, but that's perfect. It looks good on paper too. Numbers don't really appeal to me, but that number is very aesthetically pleasing. So, yeah, a nice beard. Cheese, hey, you ripped into men when I mentioned dunks. Oh, you ripped into me, he meant, not men. I was going to say, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what, Cheese? Double standards is something you should know about. Look, dunks, I don't even know. The roles there, he's getting like 70% CBAs, but he just finally did something this week. So he could come into my side. I'm even looking at some weird players like Bailey Dale who could burn me, and then I'll have more of a rage trade. Excuse me. Ash gets robbed on Supercoach every week. What did Ash score? And this is actually really pissing me off. The Arc. Arc had a ripper performance today. What is going on in the AFL with Arc? Holding the ball does not exist, and paying a mark. Or the chopping of the arms, non-existent. I actually don't understand how many times this weekend I've seen chopping of the arms or a mark not paid. An incorrect disposal, when you get the ball comes out of your hands and you haven't handballed it, what's the umpire do? Play on. If we wanted to play touch football, we wouldn't be watching AFL. So whoever these stupid morons in AFL headquarters are watching and thinking, you know what, that doesn't need to be reviewed, probably need to get fired because it's absolutely pissing me off. And you know what? I wouldn't watch every game if I didn't have a Supercoach team. In fact, it's a love-hate relationship. I love watching every game apart from on a Saturday night. That's why I haven't been doing lives on a Saturday night. I've been feeding other, requirements. If you're a camel, you know what I mean. And yeah, KO can go fuck itself. Yeah, KO Fox was a joke. It was the Hawthorn game. It's unbelievable how stupid you pay for a premium service like everybody else and then just shits the bed. I don't understand. 2026 and we're still having issues. So 142 people in the chat. Give us a like and sub if you haven't already. So, and if it's your first time here tonight, well, grab a bev, potentially. Anything. It could be coffee. Call the Monopoly Man for a loan. I noticed that ad bullshit too. I know, it's so stupid. I hate adverts. At least give me a funny advert. Like, anyway, I can't actually believe it. Joe, what has he got for me? I have carrot through a Giants digital membership, save $100 per year doing it. Yeah, well, I probably should have done that. You know what? And it's probably better than being a Giants member than a freaking Essendon member. So I hope you're a Giants fan now, Joe. Actually, I might even convert to Tasmania if Richmond kept doing this bullshit. I wouldn't actually. I'm actually through and through a Tigers man, clearly. But far out, Joe. You're a smart man. Anyway, that green tea is sort of calming you down, but sort of not. Still pissed off. Got to talk out on Zach Bailey for Rochelle. I got talked out of. Right. Yeah, well, this is why you just trust your gut. Like, this is when you guys give me questions, I just give you what I think, but it doesn't mean fucking go with it. It just means go study more, I guess. There are some yes and no things that are pretty easy to answer, but sometimes you got to trust your gut more than not, because your gut's generally right unless you're about to have some tacos. 2195 Michael, love the little West Coast symbol. Aaron, 2333 had Watkins. Oh God, had Watkins on field to Luke Grill. Oh, fuel. No, not fuel. Didn't settle it in. And Callahan makes me cry after paying $570K. I did the exact same, mate. You must be a Tiger supporter and thought, you know what, I'm going to bring in Callahan because he's going to smash Richmond. Now, lucky Finn has some easy opponents. Pretty sure has he got West Coast and Essendon coming up, or am I tripping? He must be the biggest downhill skier ever. I've got to finish this tea because this tea has to be finished by 8 p.m. because that's when my fast starts. I want to get shredded. You know when you just want to hit your prime at a random age, even though you've already had your prime? That's what I'm trying to do here. So, yeah, we'll see how that transforms. Far out. And then this is a side note, at the pickleball today, I versed a guy in the final. This is an absolute athlete. But what won me over is the social group I do this shit with were actually all cheering me on. So I felt like the fan favourite and the underdog all in one. But they said, give you cheer for Brad or give you cheer for Vu. And they all went nuts when my name went. Honestly, I felt like I was a gladiator for 30 seconds of my life. And now I've got to start playing pickleball more often. It's actually pretty fun. I just don't know how to have the time with work, boxing, and other shit, and gym. Not Jim Bean. Anyway, I think I missed half that comment anyway. Paying $570K, getting a 135 against Richmond. It's been rough last 2 weeks, but had Captain Jackson as well. Very good, by the way. I'm very happy. Bailey owner, Pistols. Very nice. Joe, very good. Clearly by a mop broom. Cleared by a mop broom. Yeah, honestly, that guy was too good for me in pickleball. I eliminated 4 people on the way too. I don't look like a pickleball player, trust me. Pickleball players are something else. They're like, I don't know, they're nothing wrong with vegans, but they look like vegan cyclists. Probably half my chat I've offended, so apologies in advance, not really. McKercher gone, fucking gone. I have the worst backline ever. What is your backline if McKerch is your worst? I'd love to know. 2-3-1-1 from me this week. Can't complain, but rookie roulette cost me 172 points. That would piss me off. You know when you know what? I can't even think of an analogy. This is gold. I'm glad. Oh fuck. Oh, Uze's back in the chat. Tom Sparrow will save you, champ. It's the champ thing that pisses me off. You want to piss off anybody, just call him champ. That will do it. I can't. If I met a random and he called me champ, he's probably sleeping for the next 6 days and drinking through a straw. Not actually. I don't condone that stuff at all. Cheese. All right, cherry holders, put your hands up. Time to gloat. Yeah, wow, far out. Cherry's cherry. You know what you're going to get, right? We got fooled with this whole ruck rule, making these rucks irrelevant this year. That was the dumbest call. And I'll put my hand up. I fucking said it too, basically. And, yeah, here we are. The rucks are this insanity. Hippo won't be raging, mate. He brought in Grundy and VC'd him. Well, far out. He has some wild trades throughout the week, and then he does logical shit. So shout out to Hippo. Because he even has that wilder stuff than me. I was talking about bringing in Darcy Cameron just on a Twitter thing. I thought, what if DCAM can start pulling out 100s again? Lucky I didn't, because he scored about 74 points. So lucky I didn't do that. But like me and him are very same. We'll come up some weird trades midweek. Then we'll use some logical shit and go, better steer away from that dickhead player. Yeah, like that Zerha thing, far out. I had a feeling. I said I didn't give a shit what role Zerha played. It's fucking Zerha. The bloke's just, I can't believe Zerha was a whole Twitter thing. I'm sorry. I just cannot believe that was a whole thing. So if you're a Zerha owner, apologies. You should have you know what? Just skip it. If the coach even says that he might play forward at some point, there's no point. There's no point. He didn't even play forward in Newark shit. And you got to counter fact, Zerha played fucking Richmond in the backline. We kick it to Lynch or whoever the fuck is 6'9" million, and we hope someone comes and marks it. Why do we pick players that play Richmond and think they're a fucking primo? Why? Why do we do that? I don't know. Don't know. You tell me, fucking Zerha. I don't want to see another Zerha fucking comment on my screen for the rest of the night. Zerha's banned in my chat. But yeah, Zerha, literally, fuck me. And Brad's got no idea. Now, yeah, you know what, Sardis? That's why I didn't jump on you, because I knew your time on ground was going to be shit. You don't have to be a fucking genie to have wishes to know Brad Scott's an idiot. So, yeah, bench time for Sardis. So, yeah, we all knew that was going to happen, right? You knew when you bought in Sardis that there was a 50% chance that he's going to have a lot of bench time, regardless of his 80% tog the week before. So, Not saying I have a crystal ball, because clearly I fucking don't with Lindsay's situation, but sometimes things just don't add up. Get a calculator and go, what would actually, in a realistic world, work? Fuck Sardis. Hope he plays the rest of the year, honestly, because he's okay player. Just a little bit handball friendly, but whatever. I'm thinking, you know what? I don't even hate these two picks, Theo. In fact, send it for either. Horne-Francis, he might be back. He put up 112 or whatever it was against Cats. I'd consider it. Weirdly enough, I've even looked into Newcomb 2 weeks ago. I don't mind the pick at all. Newcomb's actually pretty good this year. Ask Cheese. Cheese knows all about Newcomb. Fucking hell. Flag ties, don't worry, bro. Fumin had a disaster weekend in my Supercoach. You know what? I'm starting to get grey hairs in my beard, and thank fuck you can't see it. And I don't know if it's Supercoach, but it's it's happening. Getting greys in beard. I shouldn't be getting them now. I'm not that stressed, but apparently Supercoach is making them. Should I bring in Horne-Francis for Flanders? No. Oh, wow. Please do not do that. That is, bring in Horne-Francis for 2 rookies, do some math and calculate that, but do not Flanders, no. Hey, one of my mates scored a 1900. I'd probably delete my channel and delete my team if I saw 1900. That was the year that I was probably born right now. Sorry, Joe, love that you don't even know your members are Brad. I can probably name all 11. The issue is, Joe, I don't have 2 people on my channel to be able to do members only. It's not a dig at all. I don't have the time to, at least if one of you are working and one of you are doing something that night, the other can fulfill in. At the moment, with 2 baby mamas and everything else, I do not have the time to make members only content at the moment. So yeah, I'm trying though. But yeah, probably could name all 11 because I do actually look at it almost on the daily. Go, you know what? Saying fuck these people here, because it does make a difference when you're trying to make content, trying to upgrade your webcam, all the rest of it. So, but how do you remember everybody individually? I remember when people comment, like I remember their little profile all the time. Memory's pretty good like that. But yeah, that's a different story. 2171 Coach is killing me. So yeah, anyway, rant over. Shadow Kirch has a good role. Sorry, read that wrong. Kurt has to go. Role is cooked. Don't know what I was reading. Apparently it's in a different language. Abdul, I made the same loophole mistake with Lindsay. I don't know if that's your name. I just nicknamed you now. Thought to take Selwood 72 this year for. Oh, yeah, that would piss you off too. Absolutely piss you off. Chabby, Joe stealing gift subs again. What? Is Joe become a member in it, all that? He's going to say it's wild. That's very wild. All my subs probably already know him anyway. So, yeah. Here's with a trophy. Thanks, Yaz. Adam, I can imagine you and Skodfather raging together. That would be gold. You know what? I probably should get Skodfather on here at some point. He's a good man. A very good man. I've done only one potty with him, and that was to get myself to 1,000 subs last year. So that was with about 6 or 7 of us as well, actually. So yeah, he'd be smashing guitars as well, and yeah, he's good to watch. He's very analytical, that's for sure. And he's probably got the funniest videos by far. But agree, Uze. Thanks for that. Why do you guys always have crazy, insane names that I should have got an education to read? 7930. Hey, Brad, I understand the frustration, mate. Brought in Clark over Naz. Whoa. Strong on my bench, too. Primo's scoring less than rookies. Yep. Gorn is going to lose so much money, and I wish I brought in Jackson. Yes, yep. I mean, it looks like it's Jackson and Grundy season, to be honest. If this thing doesn't have 136 likes but 136 people, I'll probably be raging when I wake up tomorrow. If it does, I'll probably be raging the other way, if you know what I mean. Wizard King, Kirch and Rash tilted me off the planet watching Sherry Farm after I started compounding the rage. I love that word, compounding. I just love that word. Josh managed to score 2-3-0-0 trading in Matt Rao. Oh, Matt Wow. He's eating the wrong grass this weekend. And then Noah Anderson comes back. Has like an 80 score and a half time, then finishes with 95. I literally messaged my mate Yaz, who's in these comments. I said, watch Anderson finish on 90-odd. I don't know if I called 95, but I had a feeling if you're a Nando's owner, the only good Nando's is the one you get for drive-through. I don't actually know if they do drive-through, but those chicken burgers. Chicken burger. That's the Clayton guy. It's pretty funny, actually. I definitely got some sort of ADHD, whatever you call it, because I can't focus ever and just continue the comments without sidetracking onto some bullshit. I've got a HDMI cable not plugged into the back of my head, clearly. Josh managed to score 2-3. I already read that. Yep. Sorry, Josh. Chabby Joe. Oh, wow. Thanks, Cheese. He did become a member. Holy shit. Welcome to the members, Joe. That is fucking hilarious. Almost maybe pour green tea over my head. I got that excited. Oh, love that. Does that mean you can come onto my channel and then we can do members only chats? I honestly wouldn't have the time as yet. I'll try though. I'll try. Give me a couple of weeks. I swear I leak out too much information. I always get nervous when I call my dad because when I do, I'm like, I hope he hasn't seen my Sunday rage, because he watched one video, one of my reviews on my Supercoach team recently, and then he's like, I'm not watching that again. I was like, good for you, because if you watched it, you wouldn't be ranked 100,000. You might be ranked 91,000. Holding Sherry was worth it. What did even Sherry get? Excuse me. This green tea has got me bubbly as. Honestly, I feel like Jigglypuff at this point. Mate, I just can't miss. No, not an opportunity like that, honestly. Shano, so glad I stayed away from Sardis and Zerha. Valid. That's, yeah, I'm not, I fucking no Houdini whatsoever at all. I'm ranked 22K, but yeah, those guys are scream red flag. And I'm good at picking red flags. Normally I date them, but yeah, I knew to stay away. Especially when someone has a name like Sardis. Reminds me of Tzatziki dip. In fact, that's a really nice dip. Nightfall. Woohoo! Finally got 2298 with Nick Dacos as captain. Won all the leagues as well. Clary Whitfield saving to get me over the line. Perfect. It's what you want. That's what you want. My right shoulder is so sore from pickleball. I should have strapped it up. I am not feeling great. I'll probably keep going until it's open and whatever. So, yeah. What do we got? Dawson finally did something for me, but he took all Walpole's points so I can share the love. Definitely I can share the love. Okay, so I didn't see this game. So it was Dawson playing down. I just called him Worrell. My apologies. I'll read that sentence again. Dawson finally did something for me, but he took all the Worrell's points. I can share the love. So is Dawson now playing behind the ball? Because I didn't see the kick-ins and stuff. That's a concern for Worrell then, if that's the case, because I also saw Laird back down there, and I was like, is Worrell actually now a guy, if you don't have him, you even go there? He's going to be cheap, but for what cost? Michael, what is par for 5%, do you all reckon? Probably, I actually don't know, 250? I'm just taking a stab. Excuse me. Hey, Legend, what a rollercoaster this weekend. No way. I'll be in Melbourne in a couple of weeks. Can we catch up? Of course we can. For shit, I might even book plane tickets then. Can you DM me what dates you'll be flying out? Because I'm flying out to Melbourne next month. But I'll happily book another flight to come see you. So let me know. Even if I have to drive down, if I can't get flights in time, I'll drive down. Yeah, I'll be sick, of course, mate. Bloody of course. I've met a lot of good lads already from the channel over the years. Mick, I didn't get why you all went for Rochelle. You know what? You look at his scores 3 weeks ago, and maybe you will, but valid point. That's fine. I'll take it. Anthony's a member. Here you go. Scored 2-4-1-0 this week. Bloody oath. Oh, shit. Jack, beers had this weekend for my first weekend back in Brizzy. I've seen that you're back in Brizzy. Bloody oath. We're going back to back, baby. Oh, the Lions look good, don't they? Honestly. Wow, Jack down in Melbourne should aim to catch up for sure, mate. Bloody oath. Even Joe and God, etc. When you're in Melbourne, we should all go out for a night. I might get BOG if we go out. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to plug in my phone on charge. Yep. Nothing worse when you think you plugged your phone in overnight and you forgot to turn the PowerPoint on. I don't know if anyone else has done that, but that's a nightmare. God, why did I start with Cursor Rat? I don't care what his role change is. He's a bad player and should be dropped the Rat. You'd be raging too then, God. Of course. That would piss me right off, actually. McCurshey, you fraud. Jack, yes, I'd love to meet, mate. Already hanging up with a shorty as well. Wow. Okay, cool. And I'd love to meet you all just properly. Bloody oath. Yep, keen for it. Bloody keen, mate. Joe, God, he's been a fake primo, mate. He's talking about far out. McKershaw. Gone brain dead. Anyone even watch the bounce and all that stuff? It's not even funny. All the AFL shows in the last couple of years have turned to rat shit. They've got the driest sense of humour. The only one that's actually funny is Mick Malloy. Anyway, I don't know. I just looked up at KO and I saw whatever the fuck's on bounce right now. It's just, I don't know. They're going to come up with some new shit. Rochelle Gorn, I don't even care. I hate him. Valid. Yep. Here's a donkey, says Supercoach God. Yeah, you know what? This is what pissed me off was the umpires. Like, as a neutral supporter, I could not understand so many calls. It actually hurts my brain to watch. And this is why I take a Saturday night off or a Sunday afternoon off, football in general, because the game is just, I don't remember it being this inconsistent in a long time. They were shit. They were definitely shit. Whew. Thanks for letting me rage into the chat instead of raging. Wow. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. That would not be a good time, Jack. I do not promote that. Yeah, no. Valid, Jack. That's why people come to the rage chat. I don't know what else is going on a Sunday evening, but I'm not going to work tomorrow, so we can go as long as we want to tonight. I don't even care. And if work call me, I'll call myself because I'm the fucking manager. Not even joking. Carly's been a good pick. He actually has been a good pick. So, yeah, shout-outs to Big J for trading him out after one round. Hopefully you brought him in, Big J. If you haven't, maybe don't bring him in because you might curse him for me. So don't do that, please. Scott says, Supercoach God, he played the back line in the fourth. Or would have got a 30. Oh, so he's talking about McKercher, I assume. Tokyo Drift. I'm gonna send you a Tokyo Drift badge. Next person that says something about going sideways. Oh, that's what I think about the Tokyo Drift Spotify theme song. Every time someone wants a sideways thing, it's just tinging in my head. My two brain cells are playing badminton, and then that's in the background. Just how you going? Kirch, got to go, bros. Fuck Kircher. All right, just piss him off. See you later. Houston. Yeah. Houston, I just cannot stand watching Houston do what he's done to him in the last 2 weeks. I get rid of him. He packs his bags. He loses 30 kilos. Now he's looking fit, you know? Just that one that got away. You knew she had potential, but you know what? You thought she has potential. I'm just going to let her go. There's the door, honey. That was Houston. And then he's come back and he just chip, mark, kick. Oh, this is why you stopped doing sideways because I've done a few too many already. And now I'm going to run out of trades. People are already giving me shit about running out of boost. We'll come to fucking round 16. You'll go, Brad, where's your trades? I'll say, you know what? I got excited. I got really excited, and I couldn't help myself. I pulled the trigger, you know. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, Kurt. Yeah, piss off, Kurt. I think there's a lot of Kurt haters. Mass, get distracted by the profile every time. Dan Houston is the worst. Shit scores when you trade him in. Scores well when you flush him. Yep. Hello. Widescreen TV. I might just have to run with team rookies. Primo's a crap. Very valid comment. I couldn't have even explained it better myself. What are your trades this week, everybody? Like, has anyone actually got a 2 rookie scenario for 1 primo and 1 downgrade? Like, for me, I'm bringing in Rechko. Rechko, 119k rookie or something like that. 119k, plays for Richmond, plays on the wing. Hugo Ralph Smith's done an injury, so the wing will be, I'd assume, who will be? Rechko's on one wing. We'll probably bring Sonzi back to play the other wing, rotating with, I've forgotten who else plays on the wing for Richmond. Anyway, Rechko's spot is sold. Like, even if Hugo Ralph Smith didn't have an injury, Rechko's a lock for me. He's as safe as Anderson was. Anderson could have kicked 3, couldn't he? He actually played really well. So, yeah. 2-1-6-3 shit score. Had Carroll 106 on the bench. But were you ever going to pick Carroll to play? Like, pretty wild if you would. Fielded Lindsay, no cover for Todd Marshall. Oh, my God. Yeah, wow. You got to start getting in some rookies so you don't have dead players, because that's annoying. Cashton's going to be pivotal after round 12, that's for sure. It is now anyway. Cash is king in any form of life. Okay, so Captain Sherry. What trades with Houston? Sarong out to Baz and Angry Anderson. Yeah, right. Yep. I can't believe I paid $600,000 for Jackson. God says Scott just sucks at football. Yep, nah. I feel like I've just been talking about McKercher for the whole evening almost. Cheese, yeah. It's always been okay to trade premiums. They've had a change of role. But yeah, up to you, mate. That's the issue. Unless I see a primo have a change of role, I'm just sticking with it. You know, just sticking with what I know. Far out. Convinced Kirch is never going to be good. Jack, I want to see an absolute rage video about McKercher and just go nuts. I am looking forward to seeing your review. Joe, it's all right, Jonas. Houston doesn't play red and black, which is hats every week. Also true, yeah, they got blown out the water in the end. Far out. Congratulations to all the legends who held Cherry. I don't know how they had the patience to do so. Anything over 3 weeks, I don't even bother. Is Tim English coming back this week? Because I'm going to captain Jackson again if he doesn't. I'm just hoping he doesn't come back, English. God, I might trade in a 38-year-old this week. Oh, you're not going to bring in that. You're not going to bring in Penderbury, are you? That would be wild. He's going to get rested throughout the year. This is surely Penderbury's last year of football. He's 38. That's crazy. I'm not even 38. I'm already feeling sore from playing pickleball for 2 hours. I can't imagine playing footy for 2 hours again. Joe, he doesn't. Yep. No, sorry, I went through that comment, didn't I? Scott, Supercoach God, trade him and watch his role come back. Guaranteed to happen. You know what? Pretty much. You know, that would probably happen. Zohar doesn't belong down there against good teams. I think it's valid. I think they would have loved to have Zohar up forward, but Clarko, go fuck yourself. So, yeah, Zohar is going to be downhill scare when it comes to Supercoach points, isn't he? Footyhead, this guy's been on. I'm definitely not on the glass barbecue. That is the most wild shit ever. I'd never do that at all. But thanks, Footyhead. These guys know what I'm like, so you must be your first time here, but definitely don't do any of that shit. That's not what I do at all. Zohar, never had a girlfriend. Not surprised, Cheese. No, I'm just kidding. I know you have. Don't even try to be conservative. Last Pistols, Joe, what a round of bullshit. Gorn, full forward, Rochelle, Zerha, Sardis, the list goes on and on. Yep, bloody does. He's got Jordan alive. I haven't sent anybody a link, to be honest. I have not sent a single link. He's more than welcome to. I just haven't even got that Twitter app open to send the link right now. Anyway, Jack, I'm sourced. Shall I join the live and rage about women? Definitely don't do that. Don't do that, Jack. Not a good time. Joe, yeah, man, it was carnage last week with rolls. So many rolls, I just want to go to a bakery at this point. Zerha was the biggest trap. Valid. I don't know how people fell on him. It was one game. Yeah, well, that's what happens in Supercoach world. If enough people jump onto content land and promote certain players, then certain things will happen. But a lot of research is done for those certain players, so I do understand why people jump on them. But yeah, at the same time, like when everyone's talking about those players, people sort of get FOMO and go, I'll do what the pack does. So if you're a bit of a pack player, you realize over the years it's best not to be most of the time anyway, unless it's something really obvious. So yeah, I don't know. There's risk reward, but that just felt stupid, honestly. But each your own, mate. Each your own. Joe Marshall got sick after seeing how shit we were in the previous game. Is any word Marshall's playing next week? Surely he is. He's got to fucking play next week. Only a bit of luck was Roses on the bench to cover Wait Marshall out. This year is a total lottery. Supercoach always has been. No boost. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. Absolutely. Give us a like for the stream, too. There's 120. It's been over 100 the whole entire time. Rick Waller prepared his brief. I have no idea what this is about. Well, no, I don't even know what his comment was anymore, Joe. It's been so long ago, it feels. I'm still half an hour behind comments, apparently. You guys are going nuts in the chat. Good midfield, Brad. Good mid. I know. Midfield's been sold until then. Now I just feel stupid. Joe's smashing out the comments. Loving it. Thanks, Joe. Dunk, Suitcase, and Callahan will be my last three mids. At least you guys have mid-room spot. I've got a bugger all. I loopholed Grills. What do you call it? Grills bloody score on field for an extra 1 point. Brayshaw will be 480. What are your thoughts? I think anyone between 480 and 450 is going to be risky for poor performances or just a skeptical pick for the year, but you're going to have to get some sort of value for your money at some point. So if you don't got any shit midfielders, then Brayshaw won't be the worst pick. But it's going to be similar to the Dunk situation. Everyone's going to jump on these guys because they're so cheap. Because what are you going to do with cash in? You can't keep paying up for players you can't keep paying up for players over 450K because eventually your F1 or your D6 is going to become some really shit players, hence Rochelle, etc. So I don't mind it, but I also don't. I'm not sold on it. Put it that way. That's yeah. I've already got Sarong, so I'm not sure I want to be heartbroken twice in one match. Honestly, can't recall needing to use all three emergency scores in defence, mids, and forwards at one stage. Thought 1/49 would count because you know that Finn bloke. Yeah, I know. Far out. I think that barbecue comment before has really pissed me off, to be honest. Uze, the bloke that was doing the Essendon Collingwood game on KO needs to be fired. Did you guys have the same problem when that Collingwood and Essendon game were on? You could hear no crowd audio. It was just the one commentator for like about 20 minutes. Or am I going crazy? Because that definitely happened. Michael, it's crazy that when I first started watching this great game, one umpire controlled the whole ground. Yeah, wow. Okay. Shit. What year was this? Just to give me a reference to your first game you watched in, because that was a long time ago, Michael. But yeah, thanks for jumping on. You're always very consistent. Now we have 4 plus a video replay, and it's completely fucked. You're totally right. 100%, Michael. Jack, what's wrong with being a Dons or Richmond supporter? Richmond showed more than Dons. They're pathetic. Yeah, we've won our flag, so I can't really be pissed off at all, to be honest. I'd be stupid to actually be pissed off. Let's see if the team's updated any score. I really want Supercoach to be open ASAP because I want to go through some trades and pull up some wild shit and see if I can pick anything decent. But does anyone know in that? Oh, 2198. Okay, it's gone up a couple points. What was that last? I don't even want to look at the matches or else I get far behind. I'm already half an hour behind in comments. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but you guys are basically Usain Bolt in the comments. So, Joe, bro, we're a soulless corporation. Convinced the club hates its fans at this point. Yeah, it is a bit of stab to the heart, Joe. I don't know how you guys do it. Yeah, it's shit. It'd be interesting when comes back in, comes into the team. Sorry, I can't even get my English right. It'd be interesting to see when Tassie comes in next year how the fixture changes. They are coming next year, right? I'm not going crazy. I hope. So yeah. Anyway, talking about Essendon. Jack, fuck, the comments are flying through tonight, brother. I hope you get 2K subs by the end of the year. So do I, actually. That'd be bloody amazing. Yeah, you deserve all of it, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot, mate. It's nice having support. Bloody love it. Aqua, 2175, so much mediocrity. Well, apart from Bont, nothing over 115. I can't believe old mate VC Bont and Pelly and then said, no, I'll chuck the C on Max Gorn with Max Heath in, or whatever his name is. Who the fuck skips a 135 for Bont and goes, you know what, I'm going to captain Max Gorn because Max Gorn's going to go 200 with a second ruckman in the side. Anyway, so if anyone else did Bont and Pelly VC and then rolled the dice on that and went elsewhere, you're in that case. I could not believe that when I saw that on Twitter. I just lost my mind. I wouldn't pass up a 125 or a 120 for the matter of fact. But passing up a 135 is far out. Wild times for those people that did that. Not mentioning any comments. Apart from Bont doing nothing above 115, don't know how I managed to mess up picking Gorn over Grundy or Jackson 2 weeks ago this badly. I don't think people would have thought Gorn was going to have help this early on, though, to be honest. Like, what the hell? Aqua, Stewart, remembering how to play is nice. I looked at his heat map. He barely moved out of the back 25, 30 metres. Has Holmes still cooked his role? Or Stewart owners, are you worried? Like, what is the go there? Because I wouldn't mind a 456k Tom Stewart, but any player I bring in at 460 is going to be risky as shit. So, yeah, fuck, that would... Man, it makes me so mad. I love it. Liam Reedy owners assemble. I was going to say Liam Reedy owners kissed, but valid. Sick profile photo, by the way. SC Mungles, if you see this comment means you have to like the live. I better see when I log out tonight, I better see 135 likes for the live stream because I've been doing a lot of streams. You know what? I actually got a funny one too. This morning, so I left my car in the city and my mate was like, do you want to stay with the others or do you want to come back? I was like, well, you're driving, so I don't want to have to find a way in the morning to get my car. So it's like 4 a.m. and he slept on the couch. I was happy to sleep on the couch, but he insisted. He's like, I'll sleep on the couch. You take that room. I was like, all right, whatever. So I get out of bed. I can't see nothing. It felt like a basement, right, in some weird movie. I'm going around in circles going, where am I? I'm so disorientated, A, because it's dark and I had a few. And I walk into this room and suddenly I can't get out. And I thought I was in freaking Narnia. I was in the closet Now, mind you, I didn't know I was in the closet until I started doing these ones because you can't see. I'm not closing my eyes because my eyes can't see in the dark anyway because I'm not Batman. Going through the closet like this at 4:30 in the morning, bang, bang, bang. And then it occurred to me, I'm not in the right room. So I get out of the closet, turn around, open the curtain. I couldn't even see with the curtain open because it was pitch black. Honestly, like a weird movie. So the room's not very big anyway. I walk around trying to touch the bed. I hopped in the wrong way, fell off the bed, walked around it again. I was like, there's got to be another room. There's got to be a door somewhere. Couldn't find the door, couldn't find a light switch. I felt like I was Stevie Wonder at this point. Walked into the closet again, went into fucking Narnia for the third time, and I was like, where the hell am I? So then I got on my hands and knees and started crawling. I felt ridiculous. I got up, hit my head on the door. I was like, oh, cool, I'm a fucking wombat. Went through the wombat little door. There was not a wombat door. I actually opened the door, went through it, went to take a piss, and finally I was okay. Then I realized that the whole entire time I had missed the door because my perception of the room was completely different. So that was not fun at 4:30 in the morning. And then I couldn't find my phone. I woke up and it was right next to me. Wild. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you that story, but that was something else. So playing pickleball at 11 a.m. this morning, tell you what, I didn't even know how I did it. My shoulders are sore and I don't have a headache and I didn't even take a Nurofen this morning. So here we are. I'd rather a random call me, I think I know exactly what you're saying, the C word over champ. Almost. I mean, I guess it really depends how it's phrased, isn't it, really? Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. I don't really use that word very often. Scott, don't worry about it. I'm drinking tea too. I have no idea what that is. I don't even know. In a glass, not really green tea. Now I'm just lost. Call me Where's Wally because I have no idea where I'm going with that. Pistols. This is to Joe. Bailey, almost the best pod out of reach for those. Well done. Rocket Red countdown liftoff. I have no idea. This is definitely a rocket time. Do you remember when Rodney Eade gave Will Minton a spray? That's the kind of spray I want to give my team. That is the best audio. Go look it up if you haven't seen it. Far out. Rocket or Rodney Eade. What is it? Minson spray. Will Minson spray. That's the English I'm trying to use. That is the funniest shit on YouTube. Like, I don't know if people have seen it, but go watch that. That is hilarious. Best minute and a half spray you'll ever hear. I don't even know why I'm thinking about that, but you mentioned Rocket, and that's where my head went. Leave Zerhal on champion. Yeah. Nice. I've never seen you in the chat before, so thanks for jumping on, mate. What is Sardis? Oh, no. Yeah, nah. Yeah, Aqua, you've had some pretty wild trades, I believe, too. Aqua then follows up. I don't think he'll be fine if they didn't give Durham a ton of CBAs. Issue is Durham deserves CBAs anyway, so I actually like him in the midfield. I'm probably going to get questions about Caldwell at some point because that happened last week, but I'm pretty sure he didn't do that well this week, did he? Bailey is scoring 150 this week against Essendon. Yeah, I think every player against Essendon will this time. Coleman owners, what are you doing, Coleman owners? Are you getting rid of him? What's going on? Matthew, just joining now. This is going to be a good watch. Thank you, mate. You're going to have to rewind the first hour and a bit because I went nuts. Hibbo's going to have a mad score for Lindsay and Philip, who stayed in the park on his team. I don't know if he traded out Philip in the end. Not too sure. Got Parker instead of Naz. Why do I ever listen to myself? Why do I never listen to myself? I think he meant to write. This is actually that good. Thanks, Esker and Mungles. Far out. Mass. Oh, my housemate's home. I'm just going to open the door and tell him he can come in. Or I might just message him. Give me 2 seconds, chat, because sometimes he'll wait in the garage until I'm done on a live, but I'll just give him a quick message. Funny story one day. His name's Eric, right? And this is actually a really funny story. So, doing a live, you can come in, though. Doing a live, you can come in, though. I don't know why he thinks he needs to stay out there. I'm not doing an OnlyFans chat. Don't know why you can come in though, by the way. So yeah, anyway, quick side story again. My housemate Eric was going on a date, right? And I'm telling him that story because you just came home about the time you went on a date. And I texted you, I thought I texted you. And I was like, just in case you need an emergency contact, pineapple was the code word. Pineapple's the code word if the date goes wrong. I get no reply from him all night. I'm like, shit, something bad's happened. Turns out I messaged my ex-work colleague who's about 60 years old, and his name's Eric. I realized I saved Eric's number as Sparrow, which is his nickname. Or Sparrow, either or. And I text my work colleague, if your date is going bad, code word is pineapple. Now, lucky my work colleague didn't respond. But then I realized that's why, because I saved you under your nickname and not Eric. So every time I message you now, I get scared. I'm like, have I sent it to Eric or Sparrow?
Why don't you put both my names on the contact?
I need to delete that old workmate anyway instead. Yeah. So that's where I fucked up. I'm not all there.
We know.
Yeah, he knows. It didn't take him long. I've been here since December, and he understands. Yeah. How'd you go netball? Did they get photos of you?
No, we forgot it.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, we forgot it.
All right, I'll ask you some more shit later then.
It was a good day.
Yeah? Yeah, I bet. You're not on the bevs because you obviously drove home, so I've got some funny stories to tell you later, though.
So do I.
All right, we'll come back to that.
I'll tell you tomorrow. I'm going to bed.
All right.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Shit. All right, no worries. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Easy. Hero. Maz says, Joe Essendon. I'll try not to be too loud then. I didn't realise I was I'm like a foghorn. Maz says, Joe Essendon has opposed Arsenal versus Melbourne the other week. I think, what is you saying, Maz? You're getting me. Oh, so he's talking about Essendon versus D's compared to Essendon versus Collingwood? I have no idea. I got myself lost. Oh, geez. Newcombe or Lockie Ash? Weirdly, Newcombe, actually. I think he's got... Oh, I don't know. Either or. Both great picks. And I like pods, so you kind of got me on the Newcombe front. Whatever suits your buy structure better, maybe, Ben. But either way, I think they're okay. More than okay. I'd happily have any of those in the 3 fraud I've got. Hippo's going to have a mad score if you kept Lindsay. I feel like I went past this. I've gone. I've lost my nuts. Oh, China. I love. Thank you for your comments on my YouTube, by the way. You've been very consistent. I think this is the first year I've seen you on my channel, so I appreciate the love. I did warn people about starters as he's teased this before. He'll be dropped soon. Same went for Zerha. For those silly enough to chase the score, he'll be back forward next week. But that's probably bang on. That is definitely, yeah. What is your rank, by the way, China? Because you have a lot of very good points. When I'm reading my YouTube comments the next day once I've done a review or a live, I'd love to know your ranking because you always come up with beauty. So hang in there. Dad's gone. He's. I'm probably not on the wheel. So, yeah, good luck to me in 50 years' time. Oh, far out. The fish just did like a little flip. I hate it when they go out of nowhere. The other day, there was the fish floating up there. He was dead. I didn't know that you had to take him out ASAP or else it can kill the other fish. So, if you think I'm joking, there is a fish tank there. I'm not completely insane, but yeah. Kind of reminds me of that show Shark Tank, even though there's no sharks in there. I don't know why my brain does this every single time. I can't focus. Versus I'm a member now too. Thanks for that, Cheese. China, I got 2-3-7-8. Wow, this week. But important thing is not the score. It's probably average positioning for the next 2 weeks. Downgrades. Yeah. So yeah. It is. It's important that you can still upgrade throughout the next couple of weeks without having to do a double downgrade or anything like that as well, because I don't want to do a double down at all. Joe, Jonas will be bringing Essendon next week. I don't know why. What is this Essendon shite? What are we talking about, Joe? I'm getting confused. Forgot about LDU. Don't even worry about LDU. He's shit now. You got scaled up a point. That's a nice little handy point. Aqua, after the mediocre yesterday, I just resolved to skip watching most of the footy today. I feel like we all do that. As soon as our Supercoach team goes a little bit funny, we miss a couple games on purpose. So, yeah. I have no idea what this says. 2316, is Chad Warner going to be consistent? No, he's as consistent as, I don't even know an analogy, but no, I wouldn't do it. Michael, it's nice that we all thought rucks were cooked this year. Agreed. I was one of them. I was 100% one of them. I thought, you know what? I'm not going to start Jackson. Look what happens. Jackson becomes fine. Anyone trading in some pods? Because I'd love to hear some pods in there. I like when people bring up some random stuff like Newcomb and Neal. Mick, Captain Grundy this week, very, very happy. Bloody oath you would be. Blamirez to Richmond rookie. Yeah, approve of that. Jagger to go this week. Yeah, I think Jagger's fine to flick off Theo. So, yes, I would do that. How much can you afford for the Primo? LDU up to 71. I love that. Jack, just scared to look at my score this week. I've slowly given up. I wouldn't give up yet. You've at least got to get through the buys, see how you're going, because you never know. You never know. It might be Christmas. Inside deal. This is crazy name. Inside dealer. What do you deal? Whizfizz, Sherbet, because I have no idea what's going on. Just logged into the stream and fuming, mate. Callahan killed my score this week. FMA. FMA. I've no idea what the A stands for, and I don't know if I want to know, but you'd be fuming. You'd be fuming. Boy ballers, good at picking red flags. Normally, I date them. Brad is undefeated. Yeah. Yeah. I could tell you guys a lot of stories about Tinder dates and shit, but channel would get absolutely cancelled. 114%. 120%. Yeah, 100%. Managed to get dropped into VFL. I think we're talking about Blamirez. I don't even know. Jack, shit, I forgot you're in Adelaide, mate. But I'll DM you the dates. Yeah. Adelaide's actually pretty nice, not going to lie. I don't know if anyone in chat has actually seen me in Adelaide. I assume not, because it's not like I'm freaking famous or anything. But, yeah, for those that ever come across me in town at some point, say hello. Yep, definitely do that. What am I reading here? Jack, that's all right. I read that. Scott, thought I had a great score in 2.455. Wow. But McKershaw scaled it down to 2.388. I think you're going up in the ranks from 18K, though. That's 100%. Radamuze first crack. Oh, is that what that show is? I must be so far behind. I must be like a Tasmanian right now. That's how far behind I am. Joe, one of my league matchups scored 2.417. Oh, wow. That gets me excited. He had VC Grundy and Jackson plus Reedy and Carroll in addition to Lindsay. Holy shit. At least Lindsay's better than Lindsay Lohan because we all know what happened there, that's for sure. Joe, Big J, you've done a world of good SC community trading Clary up. He has a little bit of a curse on the Supercoach platform. So anytime he brings in a player, Joe, I try to avoid that player because he will curse him. He's the Supercoach killer. I do love Big J, though. Les Pistols, a few Tigers and Bomber Travis on here. That's not a bad idea. Actually, I don't know if I'm in Melbourne for that game. What are the dates for that? I wouldn't mind that. The last time I went on a Supercoach meetup was Richmond and Gold Coast a couple of years ago. Oh, spewed on the way home. Great time. Would do it again 1,000. That's a killer call. My back is getting so sore. I don't want to lie on the couch like this, though. I don't want to be like doing these ones, like feed me some grapes type shit. So I can't really get comfortable. It's unfortunate. But anyway, at least I didn't wake up in a bathtub last night. That's always good. But it feels like I have. Maz, the game has been renamed Spoon Time at the G. That's a good one. I've got to be careful before I read because it gets a bit dicey. And you guys have actually been pretty okay in this chat, which is nice. Max, I think you'll be going up in the ranks. In the top 1,000 have gone. 2093 you got. Yeah, right, Max. I'm not too sure what's going on for the rankings, but I really want Lockout to finish because I feel like I just want to muck around with trades. I don't know if you guys do it at work. You're sitting in the bathroom for that couple minutes too long on the shitter, just looking at what trades you can do. And you're like, oh, shit, I've got work, but I don't mind doing a few sneaky trades. Where's the weirdest place you've made trades? If anyone says anything weird, like they were having fun time with their misso and they were doing trades then, that's wild. It's too much for me. There'd be someone out there that does that, but not for me. Keep your spicy games away from me. Trades should be separate to that. Joe, I'm convinced we don't need a boost. Oh, they're probably the best chocolate bar, though. Suitcase, Dunks, Finn, and Brayshaw are cheap to finish the side. Oh, finishing a side, I think we've got about 8 players left and we can't bring them all at once, but maybe your boost would be good. I went through them way too quick. Lombard, MIA. That's a good song, by the way, that MIA song. Does he even play AFL? Time to go. Don't blame you. Thanks to everyone who traded out. Houston, you're welcome. Spoon time. Yep. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I'd rather be auto spoon most of the time. I don't know why. Anyway. Will, Trainer. Might also go on the wing. Trainer? Really? Luke Trainer on the wing? That would be interesting. I think he's better in the back line, though, to be honest. Will had a good game in the VFL. Was he playing in the back line or the wing? Because, yeah. Someone a couple of weeks ago quoted that, should we bring in Luke Trainer after 100 game? And I was like, don't do that. Uze has no idea what players to pick at any given week. That's not a good time. Dan, Vreshko, it looked like he played more half-back, to be honest, mate. Hey, well, you probably saw it better than what I did. I was focusing on the umpires a lot. So I just saw him get a lot of positions on the wing, but hey, he did half-back. I'll have a look at his heat map. Either way, he's a lock for me. Lock and load him in. Richmond first win of the year next week, Brad. Who are we playing for that to be a comment? We must be playing somebody shite. Round 8, Richmond. Who do we have? This is a rage bait comment. I'm going to lose my mind. Why is the AFL app not working? I scrolled. Oh, no, we're not. Not at Optus Stadium. You guys respectfully pay the umpires a lot more than we can afford right now. So, yeah, you guys are winning that by 62 points. And Baker's going to be BOG. So, yeah, we're not winning that game whatsoever, mate. But thank you for that. You guys got done by 101 points. I didn't realize you guys got done by 101 points. Maybe that's why you're saying that comment. Because, wow. The last time I saw 101 was the Dalmatians. But that's insanity. Good movie, too. Oh, my God. Why does it keep coming out? Talking about this, not your Friday nights. My dad would definitely adopt me right now if he could have. He'd get a time machine and yeet me back wherever I was going. Dream mate isn't until next week, Michael. You know what? This feels like a dream. I better say 141 likes in here because I've been here for an hour and a half carrying your Sunday night rage in my shoulders, my beard, my hair, all the above. What do we got? I have no Nick and Bont and went 2-3-2-0. Love it, mate. Absolutely love it. Like a Big Mac. Maz, what do we got here? Carlton, Essendon, Richmond, West Coast. Gee, they are some generally shit teams at the moment. You're always going to have them, though, aren't you? You can't have everyone playing amazingly. Yaz, McAndrew, Tereshko via ZZ. Oh, okay. And Grill, Farrow. Then most likely Cozzy in for Jagger. Ooh, okay, yeah. Yeah, don't mind it at all. Cozzy in. Imagine if you had got Cozzy in this week. You'd have been loving it. Joe, that's all-time bottom 4 there. Jonas, yep. No Tim will be out. What is going on here, Max? Travis, hi, Brad, and chat. Scored 295. Hey, at least you came in and said your score because people that score that don't normally even say nothing. So I appreciate that, Trav. 2095, very disappointing this week. We'll bring in Rechko plus choose between Neil, Merritt, and Pickett. Out Reeves and Reveal. Oh, wow. That is something. Yeah, I'd be trading out Reveal real quick. Oh, I don't blame you. And Reeves just he was on like -3 points at half time. So definitely get rid of Reeves. I got rid of him for Jacko. I think this is my trades. What do we got? Grill, Balmiris, Tereshko, Naz. Mate, lock it in. Just do it. Yeah. Geez, you've had heaps of girlfriends, just didn't realise. He probably has. Yep, he probably has. You heartbreaker. He's talking about cheese. Oh, my legs are cramping up. Brad does not do that. SMH chat. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not that kind of guy. I'm not into any of that. I love a good sneaky drink, but nothing above that. So appreciate you backing me up there, Max. LDU has Geelong. Oh no. LDU will probably kick to the wrong player because he probably won't know which team looks like what because he's probably colourblind at this point because he was turning over something shocking. I can't really be mad at LDU though. He's done so well this entire time and then pulls out that. I'm going to have to be less harsh on LDU. Plus, he reminds me of UDLs and they taste nice. Useful Supercoach 2268 with Dacos C, hoping for a green arrow. Geez, Tom McCarthy. One of my all-time worst picks, though. I almost went there pre-season. I was thinking about it. I really was. Marshall was just sick. Should be okay. Oh, okay, he's talking about the Marshall on the forward line. Trader might get a wing roll. Yeah, right. Okay. Oh. Yaz, they say people who traded in Zerha and Sardis have big balls. Now they have now they have sore big balls. Yep. In fact, they're not getting blue balls. That's what they're not getting from those two picks. If it was the other way around, if Sardis and Zerha had have went off chain, my comments would have been spammed by all those people that bought him in. Fair enough. I would have wore it and I would have listened to it all night, but did not happen. Mike McAndrew is close to maxing out. Might be time to trade out, maybe in a couple of weeks after playing Richmond, especially being round 12 buy player. I think I'll probably flick him about then, yeah, because exactly that. I don't want him in round 12 buy at all. Oh, Nank, I've been waiting for you to come back in this chat. So Nank is written, when Nank comes back, so he's talking about himself in third person like a dickhead, first person I should say. When Nank comes back, then Callahan will go. Sorry, when Nate comes back, then Callahan will start to go well. Trust me, I have no idea what you're trying to say, but you're making me feel like I'm still hungover. Samson Ryan should be dropped. How is Samson Ryan on our list? I really need Nankervis to come back and at least play OHB in the ruck because Samson Ryan's the shittest football I've seen since Riley O'Brien. Flag Tigers, thoughts on luggage? Is it time to get him? No. I think you can wait another week or two, I believe. How am I still half an hour behind the comments? Wow. You guys are nuts. Give us a like for the stream. Like, we've been going for a long time. There's constantly 120 of you in the chat going nuts. Nightfall. Yeah, I brought in Foxtail, shit itself, so turned everything off and turned it back on again. Don't blame you. Oh, that's who it was. Yeah, Hutto commentated no crowd. It felt like COVID days. You remember when COVID days had fake crowds? COVID feels so long ago, but also it feels like yesterday. I just didn't mind being isolated. I could work out in the garage. I could go for runs. I didn't have to go to work. It was a beautiful time. I actually missed those days. I could game all the time. Actually, in that period, I ended up getting tattooed heavily because there wasn't much else to do. So, yeah, I used to love COVID. I loved not being around a shit ton of people in COVID. You could just do your own thing. The only thing that pissed me off was the amount of toilet paper that everyone was buying. Then I realized we're in an NPC world because everybody's stupid buying bulk toilet paper. That's how I knew the world was fucked. Just saying. As soon as I saw stupid shit in COVID, people wearing masks post-COVID, I thought, oh, these guys still exist? How? Why? Why are you wearing a mask in 2026? I still see it in shops. I don't know if it's just an Adelaidean thing over here, but what the fuck is going on? And I'm not even going to say the next sentence or else I'll get cancelled. Flag types. Is it worth taking a risk on Aaron Anderson? Depending what his break-even is. I think his break-even is still pretty high, so probably not. Yes. I think if you're an Anderson owner, you'd probably not even consider him if you did have him because he was like 88 points at halftime and did like 7 points in the last half, similar to my Newman situation last week. Mate, I recommended weeks ago when you were struggling to bring in Young, Shaw and Rankin once bottomed out playing. Okay. Did you actually bring him in out of curiosity? I did now watch the rise over the rookies they replaced. Well, yeah, I don't know about Young. I mean, how much was Young? Wasn't he like 300K? And he got you an 87. Shaw got an 80, but didn't look great. Rankin, I could have chosen Rankin and Rochelle and went Rochelle. I don't know why. I should have went just Rankin, honestly, but I just thought Rochelle was going to have a breakout year, and his scores are very consistent before I brought him in. So what do you do? I VC'd Gorn because didn't know if Ramirez was going to be out or not. Thought I'd be deciding 150s and ended up scoring a 105. And a 105. What are the chances of scoring 2 105s? It's fucking wild. I love your vibe. I live in... What? You actually do live in China? Wow. Love your vibe. I live in China, so miss this sort of shit. Yeah, wow. Holy wow. Because it says that 5% of my channel is from a different country, so and 3% use subtitles. I thought it'd be at least 30% to use subtitles. So that's a win. Yeah, thank you for that comment too. I love that. China. Where is there anyone else in the chat tonight from a different country, or perhaps a different planet? Because there's some aliens out there. I'm telling you, I've seen a few wild things out there. I have seen paranormal shit, but I've never seen an alien yet. But I do believe in them. Don't get me my tinfoil hat. I'll run to the kitchen now and put in some foil. Aqua, Stewart had a 115 in straight handball receives and kick-ins. He can get in. Can he? Do you trust him? Holmes was horrible, though, so hopefully goes in midfield and Warps dropped. Interesting. 154 people in the chat. Wow. Jeez. Wow, okay, that's insane. I might be able to get fights, Jack, if this continues. If I get 150 likes, I'll come definitely be able to afford to fight you, mate. Gaz, shout out to Jack Watson, who's played 3 games in 6 days and asked me, what? He's played 3 games in 6 days and asked me cash before I could trade him. Yeah, he's 150K now, isn't he? And he will be 150,000, and he'll have a break even of 54. So you might be able to buy him in for 120 for those that don't have him. Nightfall, having Henry back there helps Stewart. Yeah, I actually figured that. When I saw Henry named, I thought Stewart might be freed up instead of having to be accountable. Accountability. I wish some of my exes actually Googled that, because that would have been nice. I don't think, oh, fuck it, that's milk on the ground. I'm going to use my sock for that. That wasn't a good idea. You ever make instant decisions and then it's not the right one? Like I just did that then. Could have grabbed the tissue box over there, decided to use my sock to wipe milk off the floor. That's why I'm a Tigers fan. Valid. What was Henry coming back from too for Stewart to get his role back? Because obviously Henry's best 22, clearly. Will, didn't see the late in. Oh, wow. Of Watkins, lost my VC. As long as no one in chat captain Watkins, you're fine. Yeah. Michael went to the first game in 1975. Jesus. Michael, respectfully, do you have a horse and cart? That's wild, man. I love that. Went to my first game in 1975. And saying that, you could be around my dad's age if that's the case, 1975. So, yeah, okay. That's sick. East Freo versus South Freo at East Fremantle Oval. I was hooked. That is pretty cool. I look at my analytics and look at my my age range. It's between like 17 and 60 something. It's actually insane the wide variation I get on this channel. So shout out to everyone who watches, because it's so divided. It's so divided evenly that's actually crazy. That looking at analytics sends me into batshit crazy in a cool way. That's Rough Willow, says Yaz. What do we got? Kudos on coming out of the closet, bro. That closet story was wild. If you just jumped on now and this is the first comment you're saying, it's not that. Oh, Jesus. That Narnia closet was something else. So I've never spent 20 minutes in the dark before. I thought I I didn't even know. I thought I was going to piss myself, to be honest, because, waking up at 4:30 in the morning, spinning in circles, going, where is the room? And you've never been in that room before. I really need to make content to this story before going over something. But anyway, I got out of there. I'm okay. I played pickleball. I came runner-up. I did okay. Brad talking about coming out of the closet. Oh, wow. Terminologies are so off. We are all so proud of you, Brad. Valid. Yep. No, I'm not doing. What's that? I'm not doing a body. What's that guy that came out recently that played a decade ago? I'm not doing that stuff. Jesus. Chat, you guys are wild. Why am I always getting taken out of contents? I can't even speak English. Yeah, bro. There was report of a glitch in the matrix at 4:30 a.m. Hey, weird things happen at 4:30 a.m. As long as I'm not floating to the roof, and I'm not possessed by paranormal things, I'm okay. Because that was weird. I still got to ask my mate, why has he got such a dark room? That's wild. I feel like I was in a shipping container in Mexico or something. Like, that was insanity. Flack Tigers just took rolls, scare you off him. It doesn't really. I don't know. I know he had only like maybe 30% CBAs. I'm not too sure, but someone put up a good report when Gold Coast win, took scores over 100 basically, and when Gold Coast don't win, took scores under 100. I think that might be correct. I'd love to have took Mill in my 4-1 regardless of an 80 in that loss. Grundy dropped to 151. Lucky I had Jackson at 147, and that's why I brought him in. Walkout Swifted? Walkout Swifted. Let's see my ranking. Ranking. Holy shit! Please be green. Please be green. I'm gonna wake my housemate up if it is. I'm not really. All right. Chat. Didn't realize we're open until to the right hand side and saw the numbers for the next lockout. Have we gone up or have we got them? We got please go up. Please go up. I lost 2,000 spots. Not even that bad. Filth. It wasn't 400 million spots. So 2198. Oh, that's such a bad round rate. 51,000 round rate. What can we do with our trades? 24,000 ranking. Oh, God damn it. It's going to be a long year, isn't it? I'm fucking... Oh, man. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah. Wow. I'm going to have to see what disgusting picks I might put in. We might see some weird shit. Trust your gut. That's an omen. You have to trade in Tom Sparrow now. Fucking Tom Sparrow. I don't even know what Tom Sparrow looks like. I assume he is a sparrow at this point because he's got... I'd change my surname if I looked like a bird and I was playing football. Adam, do a poll, Brad, for it, Brad. What am I doing a poll for? Off of Sparrow, right. Yeah. Last time I saw a poll was at the strippers, but not that sort of poll. Mate, should I go back to 3 primos? Should I go back from 3 primo backs? Sorry, should I go from 3 primo backs to 4? What? Or get Cherry and Flex and get... I'd probably get another prem on the defense line. So now we're going to get normal questions. Yeah. Weird. Skip on a VC and see for Sherry. So sometimes taking a risk works. Ranked 773. Wow. And scored a 227. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. But to be fair, Sherry was playing Madden, who, is Madden. Basically, I don't... yeah, wow, it's insane. My league matchup scored 2-4-8-9 with Sweet and Jackson. That's crazy. Who works anymore? Hey, whoa. I am jealous of anyone that doesn't work here, honestly. Darren, hey. Hey, Wombat, thinking of going from Coleman to Roberts. You're talking about Matt Roberts? No, you're not. You're talking about Archie Roberts. Wow, why would I even do that to myself? Yes, I like that. And McAndrew to either DDER. What is going on? Yes, I'd go Coleman to Archie Roberts, 100%. I think Roberts is going to be top 6 from here on out easily. And McAndrew to either DDER. I have no idea who you want McAndrew to. Pirates in made trades on the toilet during my exam. I had a feeling you must have been a student or something because your stuff is, it's a lot of pot shots. So, yeah, I had a feeling this could be antics of that sort of generation. But, yeah, bloody hell, that's a good one. Made trade on the toilet during my exam with English. Yep. At least you did an English exam. Clearly, that doesn't look like I ever have. Used to Supercoach. Was in my Cashy Grand final a couple of years ago. Got one of my boys to run my phone out to me at halftime. What the fuck? Of a prelim final to do my VC and C loop. That was pretty weird. That's commitment. That is wild. Playing a Cashy Grand final. I mean, a Cashy Grand final makes sense because you got the Cashies on the line. But during his prelim, he needed to do a loop at halftime. Did you win? Did you win the prelim and then did you win the grand final? You can't not tell me the rest of that story because holy shit. Is it a good time to pick a luggage now? Can someone put luggage's price and his break even in? Because I just want to get through these comments and I'm trying so hard. Insight dealer. One last minute trade Thursday night in the middle of a hinge date. No way. Love that. How did your hinge date go? Where did you go? Anything weird happen from it? That's a good one. Sorry, sidetracked my rank, top 1%. Yeah, nice. Not important. Hey, I just want to know. I wasn't saying it's, whatever. Not important. Important thing is to pounce with 29 trades and 4 boost. Holy shit. If you win, you're going to have to give this channel a fucking shout out. Full benches, making cash. So next week should consolidate me to... Yeah, wow. Okay, shit. All right, that's intriguing. Wow. I had a good feeling you had a good rank because the stuff you've come out on the channel and says some stuff. It's pretty impressive. 140 for Brad. I'm so proud. Is that 140 likes in the chat? Is that actual? Can you confirm that? I don't know if I can see that right now. Oh, do you ever play with fire sometimes? I don't really want to tell the story, but you play with fire and you just want to see if you'll get burnt. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to get burned, but I like to play with fire. Cheese, I really need to piss. If I leave this chat for 30 seconds and go piss, will you all still be here, or everyone's just going to Houdini on me? Because I am busting. I'm sorry, 140 for Brad. I'm so proud. I hope that's 140 likes. Sub to the channel if you haven't already too. I do this every Sunday night, and then I do random week streams between a Monday and a Thursday, roughly. But I'm back at boxing, so my streams are very random. So that's why it's easier to sub to channel. They're trying to guess what I'm going to go on because I don't even know what I'm going to go on. Like a wizard. It's open. It's open there. I mean, I'm half an hour late in the comments again. Still, I don't know how. Fuck. Joel, g'day, Bradson. I have not been called Bradson before. Love it. How's it going? I am very well. I'm over the moon. In fact, call me Neil Armstrong. That's how I'm going. Daryl, my team name is Lions Den. Currently have no Lions in my team. It's time to get some in. Definitely, you kind of look like a Lions man. I don't know if it's a beard or the general, the maroon. In fact, I'm actually colorblind with certain colors, so I'm not actually sure that's maroon. But you do look like a Lions man, so you got to bring in dunks. Is that what you're saying? Oof, okay. You know what? True, my projections is bullshit projections you guys believe in. My projection before Sunday commenced was 2-3-3-8. And this is why I never look at projections, because 2-2-3-8 was a nice time. Anyway, excuse me, Darren, sorry, McAndrew to either Baz or Dogger. Well, probably Dogger. Or Holmes in flex this year. I actually kind of think it's a little bit better to have a midfielder flex than a ruck flex. A three-headed monster ruck's good and all, but I think for the flexibility of your team, it feels better almost to have an extra midfielder than a 3-ruck header. If you did have 3-ruck header, you're going to be killing in any way. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I've always been a huge fan on a 3-headed ruck monster. It makes sense over the buyers and different teams do different things and whatever. But yeah, not for me. I don't think this year. Joel, 2-2-2-2-3 for me this week. VC'd and seed going into Dacos. So I did it to myself. That's my only little complaint for my team. 1 rookie roulette, which is great. Just wished a couple of primos did better. 100%. Maz, her, that's 100. What? That's 100. I have no idea what's going on. I'm wigging out. What? Her, that's 100. I have no idea what we're talking about. Go Pro, traded in the Wizard last week. That's random. That's Wolfenstein. I don't know what you're doing there, but Wizard this week for Houston and Holmes for Sarong. Hey, you'll take the Holmes. Oh, but yeah, Holmes got like an 80, didn't he? He became Sherlock. He was looking for his fucking score. Holmes. Doesn't even look like a house. You're not even built like a house. Don't call yourself Holmes if you're not built like one. Bringing in Track and Reshko next week. You've been warned. I'm not bringing in Track for a while. I can't. I probably can. Oh, that was risky. A Zig and a Zag and a Zerha. A Zig, a Zag, and a Zerha. I have no idea. This could be some sort of coded Assassin's Creed language for all I know. But yeah, fuck Zoha. Yes, you know what? It really is. It is as simple as eating camembert cheese. Just do it. Don't even think about it. Close your eyes and eat it. Open, yep. Updated. It's open now. Yeah, I'm still like 15 minutes late. I'm trying to keep up, but this is insanity. So I appreciate the love. Was bringing in Track and Richco. Yep, definitely do that. I'm seeing some new faces, so shout out to the random new faces that have been working in the dark for God knows how long and just pop up now. So I appreciate that. Yep, open. Has anyone been following me for the last, like when I first started 5 years ago? Because I'd love to know that. Weird. Ranked 629 now. Oh, Horn Francis to come in versus a Kanga supporter. Yep. You know what I would love right now, though? A fucking ice bath. Like, man, my body is so sore. I feel like I've been hit by Petrarca right now, honestly. Man's a beast. Oh. And then I did gym today. I went to the gym, I should say. I've really got to start phrasing shit better. And I'm sore. I did a full body workout 3 hours after pickleball. Now I'm regretting it. Yep, regretting it like a 3 a.m. text to say come over, and then you get up at 8 a.m. and you go, why did I do this to myself? Nightfall, thoughts on Dunkley at 460 or Will Ashcroft? I don't know. I'd probably prefer Dunkley slightly than Ashcroft, but shit, lockout is lifted. Whoa, Hippo, 1,100 overall. That guy always does well. It's fucking insanity. Useful Supercoach went from 3K to 12K overall, slowly but surely coming back. Yep, feel that. SC is open, Brad. Time to rage trade, mate. I will rage trade. I really will. Nightfall. Henry had no bleak injury by the injury list, whatever that is. Yeah, right. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. What did you score? I scored a 2198 as above. So, yeah, not great. I went down a couple K. Went from 52K to 34K. You'll take that 100%. Well done. 2550 for the winning score. The round and a bloke at 22 players. Wow, that's crazy. Sherry, I was playing Leakalier. I'm pretty sure has the highest vertical jump in A of all time. So I was actually scared backing Big X, but had to. Wow. And as is actually insane. China, mate, don't read this, save energy, but if I could give you 3 thumbs up instead of one for the marathon. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Comments like that do make my night. I'm very, I'm weird like that. Like I gotta say before about pickleball, I joined a social group because I didn't know what else to join down in Adelaide. So yeah, shout out to the social group if they're watching this. They're probably not. And yeah, most of the people cheered for me over a very popular person in this group. So it actually felt nice to get, a bit of the crowd going. So I really love when people in the comments do similar because this shit hypes me up. So yeah, love it. Les Pistols, my first match here we go, was Tigers and Hawks. No fucking way. It was Tigers and Hawks at Glenferrie Oval on late August 1968. Wow. Tigers won, and I've been bled yellow and black ever since. Holy shit. And you know how to use YouTube. That's insanity. My dad has no idea how to use YouTube or comment. So shout out to you, mate. That's wow. That is crazy shit. Yes, back to these ones too. Useless Supercoach won both Cashy Grand Finals and eventually our flag as well. Wow. Spent all the Cashy money on a footy trip in about 4 hours. Hey, don't blame you. Thank you for this. McCloggage price at $4.98 with a break even 163. We definitely wait on McCloggage. I might do some yucky trades in a second. Dawson versus Anderson versus Brayshaw versus Richards. Fuck, take your pick, honestly. It's almost time for discussing trade time. Cameron, McCloggage is on the way down to be 450 in 2 weeks. Yeah, he will be 450. That's crazy. Went up 11K spots to 6K. Well, that, followed you from the start, Brad. Holy shit. Wow, okay. I only made this during COVID because I was like, why not start a YouTube channel? What's the worst that can happen? Richmond rookie, Blamiras, then Jax to Naz. Okay, let me make some disgusting trades. Hey, Brad, check who you're playing in Supercoach Cup. It's you, isn't it? It's you. Would you consider Josh Dunkley as a trade this week? Price seems... Okay, let's do some disgusting, absurd, disgusting trades. Okay, Donkey Kong, what will you do? So let's press the Supercoach Plus button. Again, let's press Optimus Prime button. I can't believe we've been going for 2 hours. And no wonder my back's sore. I need a gaming chair for this shit, honestly. I gotta stop doing this on a fucking futon. So break even, Lindsay's 24. But Mirrors will get named. Fuck, Sarong's reset his break even, bastard. So Jagger Smith. And Philpoo's reset his break even as well. Rochelle's shit the bed, so I could use Rochelle's money, but I'm just going to upgrade around him and be logical. Let's just have a muck around anyway. So let's do Blamiras. Let's pretend he's not going to get named for hypothetical sakes. Let's go bargain shopping. Let's pretend we're at NQR. So yeah, NQR, if you want to sponsor this channel, you'd be right on for brand's sake of the shit players I've been bringing in. So what could we do? Well, first of all, we're bringing in the Richmond rookie when my internet decides not to be dial up for 1940. So we won't have much money to play with. Actually, we've got more money than I thought we'd have. Okay, that's weird. So bring in Rechko because I think he is the guy I want to go for when it comes to Richmond rookies. And that will leave me with what's in the bank is 470. Right, okay. What are we going to do with 470? Let's go shopping for disgusting picks. And let's just use the filter like every girl on Tinder does. Far out. The amount of shit you see on that. Oh, my God. Could not do myself to bring in Jaden Short. Wow. Could you seriously do Tom Stewart? That'd be. I'd probably lose my mind at some point. And I do have a lot of love for Tom Stewart, but my God, that would drive me insane right now. Dunkley or Stewart. Interesting. Dunkley's not. I probably can't get Dunkley because I don't want to fill my mid slots with that shit. I still want to get some other midfielders. So, what do we got in the forward line? Yeah, nothing fantastic in the forward line. Shit. Interesting. Is Brett Daniels worth a punt? Probably not. He played Kangaroos. Don't let him get sucked in that shit. It might just be could it seriously be Tom Stewart again? Could I actually do this to myself now that Henry's back into the side? Oh God, that's gonna hurt my heart, isn't it? What if I just sort out by price? Far out. That'd be risky shit. Bailey Dale. I forgot about Bailey Dale. Would you rather Tom Stewart or Bailey Dale? Interesting. 1% owned, bit of a pod. Who's going to burn you first? Bailey Dale's not a very accountable role. I just wonder with Butterick and Jax if his score's going to be hurt, compared to previous years. He's got a good Marvel running come up. A 60 there, though, and 50. That's a shit start. But the last month has been consistent. The Marvel run, look at this. Fremantle, Carlton, Demons, Collingwood. 4 out of the next 5 over there. It's kind of tempting, isn't it? Weirdly enough. I like looking at weird picks. Ooh, McAndrew's break-even's quite high too. Could I get a cheap ruck? Probably not. I don't think I could afford a decent ruckman with McAndrew's not that much more money. Any suggestions, chat? Because sometimes there's some wild suggestions. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I can actually afford to grab Horn Francis. Anyway, I don't even know how much Horn Francis is. I feel like he's almost 500k now. Michael, would you pick Parker or Wilkie? It's a bit of top 2 backs. Probably Wilkie. Oh, they're both going to be there, aren't they? Yeah, I don't know. Flip a coin. My heart says Wilkie. I don't know. No, maybe it depends on your buy structure as well. I'm not a fan of Liam Reid, especially if Pitto's back in a week or two. He scored a 30. I know he'll make a lot of cash. He's obviously a short-term player, but I'd rather just go 1 up and 1 down. Is Connor McKenna an option at BE of -29 after 1 game? I'd wait until he's on the bubble, mate, because he feels like he's a bit of a role player. Can I bring my laptop, mute my mic, and piss at the same time? That'd be a real stream, and it would be live. I'm joking. I'd never do that. Is McAndrew a trade out? He probably almost is, isn't he? Really, it's concerning. Who does he have this week? Plays Port Adelaide. Plays Sweet. You probably want to give him 1 more chance at least because you know he can outscore what he's doing. But if you could get a straight premier from him, you probably would now, wouldn't you? 4-1 is done with Horn Francis. Yeah, I don't hate it. Would not pick up Tom Stewart, mate. Yeah, I know, but fuck, it's tempting. Darren, would you bring in Dogger? Yes, I would bring in Dogger and Roberts for McAndrew. Yes, 100%. I'd do those 2 moves in a heartbeat. If you could bring in anyone, who would it be? If I could bring in anyone, who would it be? That's a good question. Let me have a look. If I could bring in anyone. When this loads in 19 years, I'll give you an answer. I can't believe it's only 9 o'clock. So it's only 9:30 your time and we're actually open. That's actually crazy. If I could bring in, probably Grundy, but he's too expensive. I think Petrarca's at the right price, though, for value. But most people have Petrarca. It's probably a stupid suggestion, isn't it? If you're like me that doesn't have him, yeah, it'd be a great time to pick him up, break even to 115. Probably wait another week on him, though. He's come down in prices for sure. We could pick anyone. So I don't like paying up, so I don't really love that. Obviously, Grundy. Grundy would be the best player to pick. That's why he's averaging 133, but my God. Against Gorn this week, it's not a must-have or nothing. Yeah, right. There's some good players there, isn't there, really? Zach Merritt, he'd be up there. Roberts. Roberts would have to be definitely up there as well. Roberts has a 3-round average of 130. So if I'm looking at that, probably Roberts, I'd say, would be my number 1 trade-in target if I could afford him. So, yeah. Any news on Heaney too, chat, if anyone knows he's coming back anytime soon? But yeah, I think I'll probably grab a weird, disgusting player at that price. So I'll be considering one of these. I'll have to do more research on these shitty picks. Oh, he's a member too, Anthony. The thoughts on these trades, Brewer, Lombard, and McAndrew to track Brayshaw and Rechko. Yeah, I'd do it. Pat, I'm busting for a piss. You're gonna have to talk amongst yourself for 30 seconds. I am busting. I'm not gonna bring you with me because there's probably not enough Zoom on your laptops. But give me 2 seconds, chat. I really need a piss. So if 140 people still stay there, fuck, I'd be amazed. BRB, like 30 seconds. Oh God. Sorry, Chad. I had to fucking do that. 140 committed. 140 stayed in there. Wow. Holy shit. I'm actually surprised you all stayed there. I told you it'd be 30 seconds. Wow. Thank you, chat, for not disappearing on me. I thought I'd go from 140 to 90. So yeah, wow, holy shit. You guys, I swear I've got probably one of the best Supercoach communities, if not the best community of Supercoach here, that just stick around and give thumbs up and have really good comments about being silly with it. But when you are silly, it's worth it. It's perfect. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for just sticking around while I'm taking a piss. So nice. Sorry, useful Supercoach. Would love to know roughly how far everyone is for full primo. Yeah, well, I'd say between 6 and 9 rookies still in the field, you'd think. But it really depends how many sideways trades you've done too, doesn't it? More to the point, you like the amount of boosts that you have saved are probably going to be valuable for most sides. Now that I'm thinking about it, oh man, I really needed that. I was waiting 2 hours before I could even do that. Inside dealer, too worried as a Dockers man. How did more people stay there when I was pissing than actually not pissing? They preferred that background as opposed to me. So, too worried as a Dockers man that if I bring in Dogger, I'll cookies run. But makes sense. Off Elmac seems to be. Yeah, I think as a Dockers man, you'd want Jackson in your side, to be honest. He's killing it. And then if if Team English isn't playing next week, holy shit, he's going to go nuts again. Thoughts on these trades? Brewer, Lombard, McAndrew, to who? To Brayshaw, Richko, and Reshko? Do you want to reword that? I'm not too sure what you mean. I don't think I read that right. It's a good time to pick up. I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical. I don't mind it, though. I'm definitely considering it, but I'd love to know his CBAs. I have to have a look into his CBAs. Holy shit! On the bounce right now? Who is the chick on the right that was in the pink and grey T-shirt? Wow. Anyway, goddamn, that was insanity. I think. Wow. Anyone else watching bounce right now to the right? I think I'm in love. Holy shit! I'm so sorry I got distracted then. Oh wow. Blondes or brunettes, chat? Just low key blondes. Yeah, Rankin. If you think Rankin's going to be top 6 from here on out, then yeah, probably is a good pick. Anthony, thoughts on these trades? All right, he's got it back now. To track Brayshaw and Reshko, I actually like it. I actually do like those trades, Anthony. Is it time to trade Tanner at BE 90? Yes, I think is. Yep. G's Brewer is BE is 90. Yeah, I'd probably trade him. 30-second tug break for sure. Oh, it'd take me longer than that to do that. Jeez. Max, Cherry has gone Geelong. Oh, my God. Yeah, Cherry does. Going to go 180, isn't he, against fucking Edwards. If English plays this week, could be a move from McAndrew to him. Interesting. I never really... Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm sorry I haven't replied to your message you sent a couple of weeks ago, by the way. I could have caught up with you when you were down for gather round. So I have to reply to my messages. They just get so full because I'm so popular. Now, what's up, Shorty? What have you been doing? I'm going to have to send you a link at some point to do a proper live stream because I don't know how long I'm going to go for the rest of the night. But I have to send you a link on StreamYard one night. We'll have to do a live together. It won't be in person this time. It won't be in your room. But, yeah. How are you going, mate? How's your team travelling? And what are your trades if you're still awake making a mile at this time of night? So, yeah. Hope you're doing well, mate. Joel next week for McAndrew to English. Yeah, that could definitely be a consideration. Give us a like for the stream too. We've been going for 2 hours and 10 minutes, which is a very long time for me. All right. So anyway, I was hanging my washing, so I had no choice but to stay. It's so random. I always hang my washing when I'm watching Shauno's Supercoach or something random like that. He'll do like a daytime one. I would have just come home from work and I'm watching Shauny's live and just listen to some factual information from him. So shout out to him if he's done a stream recently or if he's in the chat working somewhere. I'm sure he would have made himself known, but I watch his stuff a fair bit when he goes live at random times like myself. So I did the same. I'm hanging up watching the other day, listening to him, and I was like, hell yeah. I love when someone else goes live and it's not me. Yeah, people going to bed right now because the views are going from, not that I care entirely on that, sorry. We're going from 150 to 105, so it must mean that people's bedtimes are short. Maybe they've got work tomorrow. They're not on the dole, etc. Nothing wrong with the dole, whoever's on there. Collingwood supporter, shout out to you. Farrow might be a trade in 1 or 2 weeks, be of 55. Shit, yeah, right. All right, Egyptian man is gone, Farrow. I never bought him in. Liam ready for the ruck. I could never do it. Unless Pitnat was out for another 2 weeks, and maybe I could. Short term, but yeah, nah. Nah, could not do that. 111, that's a lucky number, is it? Yeah, nah. I do like Hornet. I love the Hornet pick, to be honest. Any weird picks? Horn Francis. Thought the same with Rochelle. He owes us a showdown. Sorry, what are the... He owes us showdowns aren't Piss Pies and Blues fans? I'm so confused. Thought the same on Rochelle. He owes us in showdowns aren't Pies and Blues fan aliens. Tim, the girl skipping. I have no idea what this says. Australia captain. Right, okay. Yeah, right. Nick, last boost, Brewer, Dersma, and McAndrew to Roberts, Whitfield, and Retz. Worth using it now. Whitfield, Retz, worth using it now. Yeah, why not? 100% why not? Archie, Roberts, Whitfield, and Retchko. Damn right I'd do that. Far out. We're watching Bustling from the Dogs for a rookie defender next week. Scored a 99 this week. Yeah, wow. How much does he cost, Cameron? Hey, Shorty, check out your leagues. Shorty's SC3, you got owned. I haven't been going through my leagues of late. Like, there's just so much other shit to go through. Michael, Dev Rob to Rechko for me. I think Rechko is a definite safe because of Tigers, man. Even if you weren't a Tigers man, you'd fucking know that. FYI. Then work out what primo to do after that. Yeah, I'm going to have to go a fake primo. I know it. I know I have to go for a fake primo. Shorty says, yeah, mate, keen. We'll have to do a team up soon. 100%, mate. Yep. 100%. I'm actually flying out to Avalon next month, weirdly enough. So come pick me up in your territory again. No, kidding. Actually am flying to Avalon. I've never flown from Adelaide to Avalon, but I'm actually doing it for the first time. So hopefully the plane ride's smooth because I hate turbulence. Nothing more that I hate apart from being in an elevator. Jack, sorry I'm back, mate. Thoughts on Jagger for Freshco? And either Blamiris or Jax or Grill up to Naz. I love that, mate. I have Worrell, Sinclair, and Roberts already. Yeah, I'd do Naz. Ooh, what is your rank? 24,000 right now, mate. Anthony? Has to be Naz, right? I think so. Naz is a very, very good pick. Pito would need to be out for the rest of the year for me to bring in Rady. Yeah, Val, I don't think I could bring in Rady. I don't have the kahunas for that shit. I know he scored a 100, but yeah, nah. Dacos a Piggott. Probably Pickett right now because I think Dacos' BE would be quite high. Glad Rankin had a better score today. Yeah, what did he score? 94, 96? Yeah, I kind of thought you were. I was like, oh, shit, I'm surely not that. Yeah, I thought it was way off. I was like, there's no way. She looks like she's 26. Scared the shit out of me then. That's why I kind of half read it. I was like, huh. Scared the hell out of me when I first read that one, Tim. Fucking got me good. Flake ties with Shirley break even. Here's a must trade out. Yeah, but what am I going to trade him to? Worst case, he's going to be my F7, M9. I'm just going to keep upgrading and not worried about Rochelle for my side anyway. I think Anderson's BE is pretty high, so you can probably wait on trading that out anyway. Reckon I'll be doing McAndrew out and Jagger out for Rochelle and Zach Bailey. Ooh. Yeah, it's probably a good time to get a Brisbane player, isn't it? 88.91, Max Primos. We have an each buy. You don't want any more than 5 players. 5 players out for the buyers. Yo, Brad, where'd you get your beard transplant? It's actually pretty funny. Nah, that's genetics and Masso, so that'd probably be it, mate. Like it's just a European thing, mate. So yeah, I've been growing this for 3 months with no transplant shit at all, but it's pretty fucking good actually. I like that comment. Tim, I knew who you were joking about. I was referring to the girl you were talking about on the bounce, Bradley. I was joking. I have no idea who she is. I figured because you made me nervous that you did know who it was, and I was like, oh, now I just look stupid. Look like Jakey Stringer, if you know what I mean. That wouldn't have been a good time. So yeah, you got me, Tim. Yeah, probably close enough to McAndrew to go. I don't know if I actually have enough money to get McAndrew out to somebody. That's my issue for McAndrew. I'd have to trade out someone decent. I don't know. I wonder if I can. I don't know if I'd have the finances to do it. I should have really banked some money, but spent all my money on freaking Luke Jackson. So, I don't think even these two combined would still get me anything. Oh, man. Nah, not even close. I'm so far off that ruck department. Man, that shits me. Look at the rucks. They're so expensive. Gorn coming down eventually, but I'm not interested in Jordan Sweet. It's either Gorn or Grundy or Sherry. Yeah. I can't even afford English. I'm so glad I didn't go decam. Oh, my God. Wow. I'm so glad I got rid of Reeves in the right time. Far out, that was a close call. So, yeah, McAndrew's got to stay for me regardless, unfortunately. Jagger Smith. Who else could go, hypothetically? So, if I wanted to use more money and just leave Ramirez as a loop, Sarong's reset his break even was only at 55. Philippu's got a break even of 24, not worth it. I still want to hold Rochelle just because. Fuck you, Knicks. Stupid Knicks. That's too close, isn't it? What could I get? So still going. Why am I doing rucks, you idiot? Richmond. I'm still going Rechko, so I'm fine with that. Might go Sam coming next week. He's just very high in price. Oh, Rechko against West Coast might be juicy. So if I did Sarong earlier, I'd be able to afford a way better pick than Dunkley, Stewart, Bailey Dale, etc. I think that would allow me to get who for this price. Oh, talking about Zach Bailey. Oh, I want my mids to be Bont and Suitcase. I don't think I'm going to do a midfielder. If I did the back line, what can I afford? Worrell, oh God, Worrell, no good. Oh, Busong is 215k. I won't touch it. I won't do the bus. Damn, I could afford Zorko, but he's on an old man calf. Now I don't want him at all. I'm spewing I'm short money on track too. That really pisses me off. I'm not touching McInerney now. Horn Francis? Do you go Horn Francis? Would you go to Hornet? That round 12 buy though, isn't it? I feel like. Hornet for a showdown too. As his CBA's gone up, I actually haven't checked that at the moment. So, what do we got here? Oh man, shit, he's got a nice run. I just don't want another round 12 buy player, do I? Adelaide, Dogs, Gold Coast. When I mean nice run, probably after his buy, but that showdown's going to be pretty good. Now I don't know who I'd rather out of Took Miller or Horn Francis. Interesting. So don't know what I'll do there. Zach Bailey. Good buy, has easy teams. I think he's dropped. Oh, his break even's quite high still. He probably knocked out of the park against Essendon anyway, wouldn't he? 505k. Oh, Essendon and Carlton too. Gosh, that's tempting as shit. Yeah, wow. A lot to think about. So many juicy options, isn't there? 52, that man, that pissed me off. Why did he get a 52 for that game? I don't remember. Now I just got to hope that Bermudez comes back, don't I, really? 515k for a defender. Let's go 3-round average. Luke Ryan, my God. Luke Ryan at 94. Far out, that would be so risky. Break even of 85 as well. We saw what Sarong did. My God. God, that's tempting though for Luke Ryan. That'd be a bit of a pod. Seriously, I'm a bit stumped actually. Bailey Dale, Luke Ryan, or Stewart. Who would you rather? Oh God. Bottom of the barrel type stuff. And then if I did grab a midfielder, I can't grab Bont yet. He's still expensive. 514k. Noah Anderson's break even's quite high. If Yaz is still watching, he'd lose his mind at looking at Anderson at 138 break even. Hates him. Absolutely hates him. I'm looking at some dangerous territory here on some really odd picks. You want informed picks though, don't you? Like 3-round average. Yeah, I'm not doing Canterbury. Not as a Supercoach pick. 3-round average. Maybe it's Hornet time. Interesting. I'd rather Hornet over Zach Bailey. I have no idea why. And what about here? 5-round. Oh, wow. Malira, no. Far out, Zorko. If you didn't do an injury, you wouldn't be so tempting. 5-round average. What's the 3-round average for defenders? I'm not doubling down on doing a double down rookie either. Oh my God. And I love a pod too. That's filthy. Oh, wow. I actually don't know. I'm going to have to do some real research on this pick because this pick could go absolute trash for that price. I'm very, very stumped, to be honest, chat. I can't believe we've been going for almost 2.5 hours too. Don't know if there's any better suggestions at either of those end of those prices, but wow. A lot a lot to look at, really. There's that price point between 460 and 515 is very skeptical. I keep playing with this bottom of this bid. It's so, I feel like I'm going to give some words of wisdom, but I'm clearly not. But anyway, keeping me warm during the cold nights alone, spurting my pillow. Ben, Horn Francis or Zach? I actually prefer Horn Francis. I don't know why. Oh, yuck. I would not. No way. But no, I would not go Bolton. Also, let's give it, those who haven't clicked the like button for the stream, please do. It goes a long way to helping the channel and algorithm, etc. So that'd be amazing. Doesn't take much. Sorry, Bradley. Yeah, mate. So I was worried to read out what you'd wrote about earlier because it's like, oh no, oh god. And the sub count's gone up. If we could get to 1,500 subs before end of the season, that'd be bloody amazing too. So would love that, especially for a solo channel. Far out. 7930 says pissed off as a Geelong supporter for Chris not getting a solid ruck. Yeah, this is similar to my Richmond philosophy here. You guys pick up midfielders every year, but don't pick up a ruckman. Cherry about to go 180. Probably is, honestly. Why is Brad Scott and Uze not picking up ruckman? Well, at least Uze has Nank, but he's probably going to Tassie anyway, so fuck. Jack, why don't you go Jackson over Naz? Put a McAndrew at flex. Yeah, don't hate it at all. I might even captain Jackson this week. Like I said, that's why I bought him in last week, to be honest. Anthony, Luke Jackson will go big versus the Bulldogs. Yeah, oh, mate, he's going to the moon. Call him Neil. Coleman, McAndrew, Brewer, Foreshko, Horn Francis, and Jackson. No boost. Sorry. No, I'd probably do all that. I'd 100% do all that. But if you could get Petrarca, you'd clearly go Petrarca over oh shit. You'd go Petrarca over Horn Francis right now. Oh wow. What is the worst? Maybe don't write if it's too inappropriate. What is the worst auto correction your text have ever sent to somebody? I'm not even joking. I'd love to know because I just wrote something really that didn't mean to be risky, but almost came risky. I almost wrote the riskiest thing without even being risky. Wild. Anyway, I don't know why. How the hell do you do that? Anyway, I'd go Petrarca before Horn Francis. Coleman and Bermudas for Horn Francis and Reshko. Love it. Absolutely love it. Something about Zach Bailey scares me a little bit, though, that score from the other week at 52. Use of Supercoach. Cherry will be 192. There's a general chance of getting that. His break-even's 192. Probably will get 192 against fucking Cats. Min. Zach Bailey's 39 last week. I think you mean 52 a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. Anthony. For me, round 16 buy is the worst, then round 12 buy. Well, then don't target those two buy players, mate. Wouldn't go there myself. Jack Ross is a sneaky good pod. Wow, as a forward, 8th highest scoring scorer and a decent run coming up. That is very risky. I love pod picks like this with stats behind it. So, yeah, keep them coming. Like that stuff is actually unreal. R6, is it worth trading Sherry? Is it worth getting Sherry against Geelong with a break-even of 190? You can go McAndrew to Sherry in one trade. Probably is worth it. Again, you probably don't want to pay that much for a player, but yeah. I just paid $610,000 for Luke Jackson, but I kind of had no choice because I had a really, really bad feeling that Reeves was going to do really shit. So I went with my gut feeling. That's a good gut feeling. And funnily enough, George from SC Masters said, why are you trading out Reeves now? His break-even's only pretty low. And instinctively, I was like, you know what? I think Witts is going to negate his scoring potential as a ruckman for Supercoach. And dare I say it, I needed a captain because my captains at the moment look like shit. So if I didn't grab Luke Jackson this week, I would have went VC Dacos, would have rolled the dice and put the captain on Sinclair. So by bringing in Jackson at 6'10", I kind of thought going to justify it using it as another sneaky captain selection because Sarong's clearly not a free amount of bloke I can use for freaking Supercoach scoring. What's wrong with Sarong the last 2 weeks? Anyone? Anyone can genuinely... I know Cooper Ward went to him, but anyone else know anything else about Sarong that I'm unaware of? Because Sarong's been a very frustrating pick. I'm 10k off bringing in Whitfield. Naz and Reshko, that is so annoying. It's like a mosquito. The most annoying thing at night has happened so often. To be like a mosquito at 1 a.m. when I'm going to bed. And it's just I turn on the light and it magically disappears, right? Then the mosquito is nowhere to be found. I'm walking in the room for 10 minutes, can't see the mosquito, right? I go back to bed, turn off my lights, still fucking there. It just magically does a Houdini in the night right above my ear. And that I can't think of anything more annoying than the mosquito in the ear. Apart from the weekend before when I stayed in an 8-bedroom dorm after a night out, and I was listening to, again, Italian YouTube because people at 3 a.m. in these mixed dorms in Adelaide are playing random YouTube at 3 in the morning. Anyway, mixed dorms and hostels. Hostels are going to be the most overrated travel bullshit I've ever heard people go. If you like a hostel, you generally like a hostel, something's wrong with you. You complete nutcase. Like, I only do it because it's cheaper and there's a lot of shit I've got to pay for, and that's not one of them I want to do. But note to self, I'm just going to put in earplugs next time. Anyway, just random stories with Brad. Scott, bring in Naz, look at the run. Tell me the run, because I can't be bothered looking at Naz right now. I know he's a good pick. He's either a 70 or 150. So Naz sort of gives me those vibes of VC mature, because you definitely don't want to captain him on a shit run like that. So, yeah. So, yep. Luke Ryan's intriguing, to be honest. I actually think he is too, isn't he? You guys are intrigued about it too. I like the Luke Ryan pick. Far out. Why was he not playing round one? Like, generally, what was their coach thinking? Naz or track? Oh, shit. Probably. Fuck. Flip a coin. What is your weakest line? Your defense or forward line? Whatever the weakest line is, I'd pick the primo in your weakest line. Would you trade Horn Francis in or Took? Both 4% own, leaning towards Horn Francis, as I think Steeling's. Good point. Yeah, probably Horn Francis. Did his CBAs go up? Because I'll have to look at this at my team review when I go through this kind of shit. I think he was sick or something, wasn't it? It wasn't an injury from memory, from what people were saying. Get rid of Jagger or Dersma. Probably Jagger. I don't know what Dersman's break-even is. Michael, surprised me with all the paper bags at Geelong that they can't get a ruck. I've got to readjust myself because I'm sorer than I've ever been before. Not a dinosaur, but I'm sore. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. My legs are getting cramped. Such a weird angle. Yeah, I'm surprised that they can't afford a ruck either. I don't know what's going on. What have we got, Scott? Only 2 likes because I've got. What are you talking about, Scotty? Only 2 likes in brackets 1 because I've got 1 fucking hell, boys. No, I'm sorry. I've definitely missed whatever you were referring to there, Scotty. If Artie Jones returns from injury this week, he did a hammy, I think. You might have to jump on him. 119. I don't think I'll touch him after a soft tissue injury. That's my issue. Midfielder for DVP. Or if he comes in the week after, we need to try to get Bont. Yeah, I know. Cummings' shoulder worries me too. He's got shoulder issues, so hope Sam Cumming can play the rest of the year. Yeah, this is interesting. I thought about this too, and Jaden Short's always burnt me. So Jaden Short is still tempting me, averaging 100, great buy, and Banks is out. Yeah, Banks is taking kick out, so that's a very interesting take on far out on Jaden Short, weirdly enough. Jakey, hey, go Tigers against the Eagles. Hope we win. So do I, mate. And there's a double header again Friday night. Far out. See, why do we keep doing double headers? Oh, it's so fucking stupid. And they're 40 minutes apart. It's so dumb. So dumb. I forgot to pay my work footy tipping competition, so I got kicked out because I was meant to pay by round 4. And yeah, I went to do my tips the other week, and then they logged me out because they didn't pay them $20. Who carries cash on them though? Anyway, I got kicked out of the league for not paying on time, which is lucky because I was going to dominate that league, so they did themselves a favour. Mick, I can't believe we're doing this 2.5 hours. I'd probably upgrade my players around him, but yeah, probably is time for McKercher to go. If you got a boost, you could do it. That's the issue. Jack, accidentally typed "gonna plough." You to my dad instead of my missus. I'd had 1,000. I was drunk. And the reply was yes, please. That's wild. That is a wild text. I can't believe I read that entire thing. TT, SC, thinking Grillon, McAndrew, Fereshko, and Roberts. Love it. Very good. So, yeah, where's George? He's still recovering, mate. So, I actually messaged him today. So, yeah, still on the mend. So, yes. Thoughts on McKercher, Flanders? What? And Jai Sarong to Petrarca, Reshko, and Dawson. I wouldn't be getting rid of Flanders, Mick. The rest is fine, but yeah, wow. Strong issue is his BE. Oh, I think you mean DE, sorry. Yep, he's DE and he's getting 5 or 6 less disposals than the average last year. Yeah, okay. So I can look into this, but it's easier when I ask the questions and sometimes you guys answer for me, so thank you. Super Boys, Zach Bailey has Essendon, Carlton. Horn Francis is going to make way. Sorry, JF is going to make. Yeah, okay, valid. So Bailey for the run, but yeah, I get it. I actually knew what you meant for the DE, 100%. Thinking of doing McKercher, Brewer, and McAndrew for Cherry, Rishko, and either Roberts or Naz. Roberts or Naz? Flip a coin. Port won't play finals. Valid. Matt Rao Matt Rao has an average of 3 and an average of 93. Break him to 163. Could be cheap as fuck. Yeah, no, that's crazy as well, isn't it? That is actually crazy. Jack, hello, Jack. I'm not sure if I've seen you in chat. So yeah, it's nice to see you there, mate. Juan Francis CBAs have ridden in the last 2 weeks. Heaps and Port have a tough run for inside mids coming up. Does this make Bailey a better forward option? Potentially. But if Horn Francis's CBAs had gone up, I don't really care who he's coming up against because he's got the role. I'm more looking at the role than the fixture, weirdly enough. I think they're going to be top 6 to 8 anyway, either or. Wow, almost as many likes as viewers tonight, mate. How good. Thank you. Just give me 2 seconds. I need to know something. Oh, hey, Josh. What's going on, mate? Hey, brother. How's it going? Have 327 in the bank. Thinking of getting rid of Almac and Jagger, which gives me 992K. Would I go Rechko and Archie and bank 291? I think you could, or you could. Yeah, I probably would. You could go 2 value primos, but they would be very dicey, that's for sure. I'm just going to ask a question to somebody. Give me 2 seconds. Is my... I'm just going to ask this question. Playing... All right, so... yes, I would probably bank the extra cash, or you could get 2 dicey players, but I think Rechko is going to make a lot of money as well, so yeah. 2 likes on the channel, FS. Yeah, nah, it's probably 100 and something, isn't it? because Jack just said, wow, almost as many likes as viewers tonight, mate. How good. Bloody oath. Very good community. Like, for one person, the ratio has always been really good for my channel. Must be something addictive that you keep watching. Probably the rage and the fact that I just go nuts. And I can generally keep up the comments most nights unless I've got someone on here. Showdown finally on Friday night. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see that. Is there any tickets left for that? Because I'd love to go. If anyone's got a spare ticket, I don't think I'm doing anything Friday night. I'll pay you for the ticket and I'll go with you. I'm not even joking. Scott, more thumbs up. Stingy dogs. Yeah, I'd love that too. Theo, I upgraded my YRA. I have no idea what that is. Scotty, there's like 78 likes. Well, it needs to get to 140, surely. Frankie says, thinking Kurtz, Brewer, and McAndrew for Naz track. And Horn Francis. Naz or track. That's such a hard one this week too. Who's Naz play? Naz plays Carlton. Shit. Actually, I'd probably rather go Naz this week over Petrarca. I'd probably pick Naz over Petrarca. Someone mentioned the same similar thing. Trade Coleman, McAndrew for Reshko and Cherry. Yeah, I don't mind at all. Recovering from a big night, the last night, alcohol. That's what I'm talking about. Is that what you're talking about? Was Bermuda's a laid out? No, he wasn't a laid out. No. How did I miss that? Could have taken Grundy's VC instead of a C. That's wild, bro. Wow. Okay. Probably thoughts on McCarthy. Oh, God. And McAndrew to Grundy and Rechko. Yeah, don't hate it, but yeah, what's McCarthy been scoring shit by the sounds of it? Rachel's 480k. Wow. Lockie, I'm seriously considering going sideways on Rochelle to Took, technically making 60k on him, but I don't have. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't. I think if you can use a boost, you can get rid of Rochelle, McKirch's types, and all those sort of things. Oh, so he's talking about. I don't even know. I haven't even asked him actually, to be honest. I don't like asking certain questions like about what you know what I mean. I'm pretty like if people tell me, they tell me, but I don't really go into details. Like if they want to share, they'll share. But I don't really ask too many questions that don't need to be asked. I'm not too sure actually. Also, 3 boosts less than 27 trades, so you're in a position to. Yeah, then you know what? In that case, yeah, I'd do it, Lockie. Should we trade out Balmirras? Is Artie Jones a good trade in? You got to see if he gets named first, but yeah, I think he's best 23 at their club, that's for sure. Andy Brayshaw at 480k. I know it's honestly a strange target, but it could be worth it to be honest. Hoof, I was targeting Naz in and track in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. Yep. SC Masters. Yeah, shout out to George. I don't know if George is watching this, but I hope you're going well, mate. So, yes. I actually caught up to all the comments, so you can write whatever you want now, I guess. How much is Rochelle? Break even's so high. Oh, God. Oh, no. What is wrong with you, Rochelle? What is going on, mate? Talk to me. Is it the haircut? Oh, you play Richmond and North. I'm definitely not getting rid of you. Even if you play forward, you're going bananas against Richmond and North. Far out. No, I'm holding Rochelle now that I've seen his fixture. Worst case scenario, I might flip you on your buy, Rochelle, but I think, yeah, right. Okay, I'm going to look at 515k players. I'm going to look at cheap players. Why do Fisher's gills look so weird? Like they're actually kind of freaky. So I'm just going to. Well, Bailey Smith is so high on and off the field. Just jokes. Where are we? Far out. 535k. I think my value though was 515 that I was looking at. Let's just go real cheap. Fuck it. Let's just go 530. Yeah, yucks are wrong. What are you doing, mate? Fuck. I really wish Nankervis was back. I can't believe he only played 2 games and he got injured. It would be nice to have him back this week against West Coast. So Zach Bailey is obviously averaging 100, 101, and 105 in the last few. I couldn't do this to myself. Seriously, could I? Short. I give Short so much shit, and now he's actually playing well at the age of 30 or 31. He's got the good buy. Those 60s suck, though. Really suck. What did he do? Did he give away free kicks? I just didn't get enough of it. So 17 kicks, 3 handballs, 10 marks. What was he doing? 18 kicks, 5 handballs. His DE must have been shit. I have no idea what it tells me the DE, but he must have turned it over or something. I have no idea what all those other stats are on the right. I know there's hit-outs down there and stuff, but I don't. Jaden Short worries me. Tom Stewart would make me probably delete my Supercoach team at some point, wouldn't he? He just with Henry back there. Do you trust it? With Henry, like, look at his scores. Apart from those disgusting games, like, that feels like a bit of a nominal. I can't even say that word. Whatever it is. What's his break even now? 96 break even. He's so cheap. Interesting. Horn Francis, yeah, get your Horn Francis. Who's on that buy? Kills me though too. Break even of 65. Horn Francis plays. Oh god, after that he plays Dogs. Okay, they're not too bad because of injuries. They can get through. His hard matchup will be Gold Coast. He's got an actually decent run. 4 out of the next 5 actually good for him. I'll check his CBAs later. 495. What's his worst? Worst score is 48. Yeah, that's not good at all. Zorko would be very tempting, but again, I don't like bringing in players after they're injured. That's why I've been hesitant on track in case he has another soft tissue injury. 3-round averages. Have a look at 3-round averages. Never trust Paddy Cripps. Yeah, it's so interesting. 5-round average, Zach Bailey. Could that actually work for anyone? Would Brett Daniels actually make a decent amount of cash? And what was his score the week before? This feels like a point-chasing exercise, though, doesn't it? And Bloke hasn't been able to stay in the park for a while either. 81 and a 114. Does he got CBAs? What is going on here? Surely not, because that's too low of disposals to get CBAs. Had 3 goals against Richmond for an 81. 21 disposals against North Melbourne. Yeah, I wonder, would that be a better cash cow than, like, he's got, after Gold Coast, he's got Essendon and West Coast, then Brisbane and Melbourne. Then he's got the round 13 bye. What's his BE? -16. He'd have to go nuts against Gold Coast to be worth it, surely. That's disgusting, Brad. Why are you looking at Brett Daniels? Anyway, Will Ashcroft get mentioned tonight as well. 83 from Will Ashcroft, break even. God, I've never been a massive fan this year of an Ashcroft pick. Oh, God. That's interesting. 139, a few 90s in there. Yeah. Not a great pick either, is it? Whereas always Horn Francis in the forward line, you'd probably, if that 48 wasn't there, you'd be okay running a Horn Francis. Jack Ross got mentioned as well. Jack, I don't know if I could. It'd be fun for my Supercoach, but I don't know if I'd want to wear my heart on my sleeve every week as if I don't do that enough for Tigers. He is sneaky good though. 52 against. Yeah, right. That's an interesting pick too, but I don't think I could. Excuse me, I don't think I could do that. Oh, far out. Tommy Sparrow, look at you, you legend. Then back to the well of Luke Ryan. This would be giving me memories again. Very Optus Stadium. He's only turned up once at Optus Stadium. Interesting. I would have thought it'd be the opposite. Worrell seems to be affected. Took Miller's BE is going to be high. 110. Yeah, I don't love the 110 break even. Brayshaw. 121 break even too, and there's some disgusting scores in there. And he could easily get a 70 as well. He could come down hard. Oh, yuck. Yeah, they're bad. You probably wait a week on that. Whereas Tom Stewart probably would make his break even, I suppose, at 456. Interesting. Tom Stewart or Bailey Dale, who would you rather? Let me have a look at this. Compare the pair. Hypothetically, who's more than likely to be a better D6? Geelong. This is when you have no money for players. Has Brian Myers done an ACL? Is that confirmed? Have they actually got to the bottom of that barrel? 98 average for Stewart, 83 from Bailey Dale. Was Dale coming off injury this preseason or something? Is that why he's scoring so shit? Last three averages, Dale 96. Last three for Stewart 74. Last five around the same, 89 to 91. Okay, so Stewart's got a higher ceiling but a lower floor, 133 as opposed to 113. Dale continued. Okay, these are last no stats. Yeah, I don't know. Tom Stewart has been averaging well, boy. Season average, blah blah. And then who does Dale have over the next few weeks? Break even 62. Fuck. Fremantle, Port Adelaide, Carlton. And a very good Marvel run. He does love Marvel. Like the Marvel. Remember his Marvel scores last year are pretty good too. How many more Marvel games does he have in general? Not a lot. I actually thought he'd have more than that, but they're coming up soon. Marvel 4 out of the next 5. Oh, he's got the round 16 bye. He's got the good bye. So play throughout all the byes. Fremantle, Port, Carlton, Melbourne, Collingwood, far out. It feels like a good run for defenders anyway. That is super tempting. He's got Carlton and Melbourne twice as well. I don't know why that's tempting me. Far out. I'm going to get conned into a bad pick. I know it. It could be very entertaining. You could see some very, very crazy rage trade shit happening. So anyway, I'll get into some of the comments because I feel like I've disappeared a little bit now. I've been sort of focused on these yucky, disgusting prices. Track or Jackson. Probably Jackson. Probably Jackson. And then I missed this comment. Don't go for Brayshaw as a Brayshaw owner. He's been frustrating. Why has he been frustrating? Has his CBA's gone down? What's been going on with his role, Joel, because you're watching it? Would anyone be tempted in, just write in the chat which player, out of Luke Ryan, Tom Stewart, Bailey Dale, 1, 2, and 3 vote. 1 meaning you'd pick them first, 3 meaning you'd pick last. So out of Dale, Stewart, and Ryan, what do you rank 1, 2, and 3? I like picking your guys' brains because you guys have sometimes watched more football than what I have over the last few weeks. Who would you be more confident finishing in top 6? Josh, Elmac, Grill, and Sarong for Whitfield and Naz. And Rechko. Yeah, love it. Absolutely. Lock it. Yeah, absolutely. When did far out? About a month ago, I think. VC for next week, mate. Yeah, good question, actually. VCs. I'll have a look at the VCs now. Let's do that now. Yeah, whatever primo we trade in this week, I'll make sure I do a team review. I might even do, you know what? I'll do a team review tomorrow. Chat for a team review tomorrow. Oh, God. Okay. And then I'll update my trades Thursday or Wednesday night. Maybe Wednesday night after boxing, I'll do that. So I don't trust Dacos. I don't know if he'll get tagged by Connor Nash. I wouldn't be surprised if Newcomb did well in this game as a sneaky pod VC. What's Dacos done before? Against Hawthorn. Yeah, I don't like the chances of Dacos. I think I'd sit on that. Yeah, he might get tagged. Maybe Newcomb as a pod VC. Marvel, you'd have to say Bont, wouldn't you? Bonts or Luke Jackson for a VC here. Ed Richards feels like a sneaky one here to go big finally. Would I trust anybody else in that game? Kind of would trust a sneaky VC on Dale for this game. I don't know why. Port Adelaide and Adelaide. I think if you're a Dawson owner, that would be the time. He goes nuts for a sneaky VC. Who else do I like out of that game? Butters for a sneaky VC, 100%. Just trying to think if there's anyone else in that game. Maybe Jordan Sweet as a VC would be wild, but that could be doable. Essendon, Brisbane, well, obviously Lockie Neal. If Zorko's back for that game, I think he'd be a very tempting VC. Essendon, you'd have to say Merritt and Archie Roberts. Richmond and West Coast. Probably Lindsay in this game. I'm not even fucking joking. Lindsay and Murdoch could be the wildest VC ever. I'm actually very tempted to VC. If this video somehow got 200 likes and I got to 1,500 subs, I'd fucking VC Lindsay. That's what I'd do. If this got to 1.5k subs and 200 likes, I'd fucking VC Lindsay in a heartbeat. Wouldn't even back off that either. I'd be committed. Like Charlie Sheen is to white powder. Like Fizzbiz. Cats and North Melbourne. Oh, you'd have to go VC Holmes and Basilenka for that. Tristan Cherry would be a nice VC or C option, obviously, now I get to that territory. Really depends who your VC is. So a lot of people will be using Roberts. Robertson, as their loophole, I suppose. But Ramirez is not playing by then. It's the same time anyway. So the VC options would actually have to be between the Collingwood and Essendon games. That actually makes it a lot harder. So for me, I'd probably rather VC Butters here then. Sorry, VC Jackson for me. If English comes back in, though, I'm probably VCing Butters. If no English, I'm VCing Jackson. And then from here on out, you're going to have to captain somebody. So, yeah, I think you have enough VCs between these 8 teams anyway. Who would you captain? Well, obviously Holmes, Basilenka, Sheasel, fucking not LDU. Cherry would be a safe C. Carlton, I don't think I'd pick Walsh for this one, just in case he gets attention. I don't think I'd pick anyone. This might be a Newman breakout game for me, hopefully, because it's like good all week points to defenders. You could definitely captain Sinclair, I feel, or Naz if you have him, or even Wilkie. If you're that brave. Sydney versus Melbourne. Oh, well, Shees will get tagged, though, by Mullen. Anyway, Sydney versus Melbourne. Well, none of the rucks. I wouldn't VC Gorn. I wouldn't captain Gorn or Grundy. I don't even like Pickett for this match. I don't think I like any options for this Sydney match. You'd have to be pretty ballsy to captain against Gorney with Grundy. And then the Gold Coast game and Giants game. I don't love a good C on this game either, actually. Maybe Matty Rao for this one. Might be a bit of a bounce-back game. I feel like that last game is too risky. The last two games feel very risky for a VCC, to be honest, chat. But seriously, this gets 200 likes and 1.5k subs. I'm going to VC fucking Lindsay. Did Lombard, Brewer and Grill to Bont, Track and Rechko. Valid. I just hit the 3 hour mark. Wow. Might swap Grill and Balmiras if he's dropped. Fair. Oh, no. No way. Fuck yo. Nah. No yo for me. Maverick thought I had everyone playing in my team so I could captain a non-playing player. Huge, avoided a mistake. Didn't even notice Balmiras. Damn. That's annoying as shit, honestly. Thoughts on VC Bonds? I like it. If he doesn't go 120 plus, 125 plus, then Captain Butters, yes. Yeah, so do I. Actually, I really, miss him 100%. Especially, also, I should say, on the channel as well. Like he's great fun, great banter. So, yeah, absolutely. Hopefully he's back soon. Scott, forward and defenders are 4-5 deep. Time to bring in Uber mids or a second primo ruck. I think the second primo ruck is just struggling for funds. 100%. 100% struggling for that. I think we'll go soon too. We've been doing 3 hours, so I'm buggered, honestly, buggered. How are there so many stats and categories on Supercoach app? No idea. It's actually nuts, isn't it? Horn Francis, 48. I was there. He softened up when he got booed. Everyone paused. Really? Interesting. Yeah, right. I used Supercoach. Short went at 75% and 82% for those 2 low games. Right. Freeze against in the Freo game. No idea how he did such bad scores. Yeah, right. Okay. Interesting. Thank you for that. Scott, mentality could be better, but not Ken or Bogue to help him this year. Oh, you're talking about Horn Francis, aren't you? No, Brett Daniels won't always score like that because Callahan will take his points next time. I hope so, Craig's fit, honestly. He'll break down risky. Yeah, very risky, wouldn't he? It's very weird by me looking at that. Whitfield and Sinclair and get such good points for loose ball gets. Bloody oath they do. And the kick-outs, etc., 100%. Michael, want to trade Pickett, though I thought he might be getting Jordan tag. I might go Bailey against Essendon. I don't hate it at all. Tim, yeah, thinking the same. Rochelle buy flip if I had to, but hate trading out. First buy. Yeah, that's right. You're actually trading a buy for a buy play eventually, aren't you? Tim is still getting CBAs, so surely he can put some half-decent scores. 100%. Cheers for the banter, Fest tonight, Brad. No worries later, mate. I'm going soon myself, I reckon. That was going to share with Butterick on his back and a bit of Bramble. I forgot about fucking Bramble. Horn Francis getting good CBAs. Maybe it's Horn Francis season. These trades to Jackson was so clutched by you. Yeah, I know, right? Also, having the faith to pick Pickett earlier is laying you back in spades. Yeah, there's been some good ones, but there's been some dumb trades. But definitely Reeves to Jackson this week was very good, especially captain-wise as well. Very good for Pickett as well. Stewart. Okay, so we've actually ordered them. Stewart, Dale, then Ryan. Interesting. Okay. All right. Don't hate it. Tim, last 2 weeks, 18 CBAs, 19 CBAs for Horn Francis. Fuck. It actually might be Horn Francis season. Jeez. Traded McKercher, so you're not forced. Sorry, traded McKercher, so you're not forced to get a defender. I don't even have McKercher. Oh, you're talking about McAndrew. I can't even afford a good ruck, though, to do so, if that makes sense. Hoof, first Whitfield, second. I can't afford Whitfield. Second Stewart, third Dale. Interesting. Dale, okay. Dale, Stewart, Ryan. Dale's good. Looks good of late. Henry might come back, so Stewart Roll could go back to scoring. Henry's already back. That's why he scored well. Okay, this is the 1, 2, 3 that I wanted to also see. Dale, Stewart, Ryan. So most people go on Dale. Feels Dale more likely to have a bit more of a loose man role. Ryan gets told off by JL for stat padding and cheap backline kicks, so scoring caps. Yeah, I'm tempted with Dale. Fuck, I should do a poll for Dale and Stewart, shouldn't I? Yeah, wow. Bo, what's up? Oh, mate, I'm dead tired now. I've been doing this for 3 hours, so I might get off soon. Thanks everyone for jumping on tonight. I really appreciate you. Going with the remaining DVP, Dale is clear 1, then Stewart, then Ryan. Okay, noted. Trade assists this week, not bad at all. Jagger, McAndrew, and Bermudez, Tereshko, Reedy, and Naz. Reedy won't be R3 anyway. Valid. Yep. Stewie, 1, Ryan, 2, Dale, 3. No one's ever consistent with this. It's never like a clear standout. Bo, jumping on this week. Neil. Yeah, wow. Okay, yep. Happy with it. Finn Callahan on the other hand. Wow, yeah, no, fucking hell. On Butters, boosting to get Jackson, Track and Roberts, VC Jackson, Captain Sinclair. Don't hate it. Jumping on Naz. You'd have to VC Lindsay into Callahan. Honestly, like I said, this thing gets 200 likes and 1,500 subs by the end of the video. Well, not by the end of the video, but by Thursday, I will fucking VC Lindsay. Mullins LDU. Oh, God. I've been thinking about that. Finn to Baz would be nice. Yep. That actually would be. Joel, would you prefer Pickett with 4K in the bank? Probably Pickett, actually, to be honest. Only one. Okay, well then, yeah, maybe Horn Francis. I'll back out of that comment and actually say Horn Francis, mate. I'm doing Bonding to Neil. I like it. Stewart 1, not sure on the others. Stewart had a couple of low scores, but feels safer pick to me than the others. I'm going to have to do a fucking poll, aren't I? I'm going to have to do a Stewart versus Dale poll and then figure that out from then on. So, yeah. I don't know. Thanks, chat, for staying on board. There's been mostly, between 100 and 150 all night. So I really appreciate the love and support. So if you haven't subbed to the channel, do so already. Give a like to the stream. And thanks, Cheese, as well, for giving out some memberships, because those memberships, for anyone who wants to be a member, they help a long way to doing more content and actually, a lot of other things for the streams as well, because at some point I'm going to have to pay for StreamYard, and that's $35 a month for StreamYard, because I only get about 20 hours free per month. If I'm doing a live stream for 3 hours every Sunday, I'm going to run out of that pretty quickly. So, yep. Anyway, enjoy, everybody. Have a good night and give a thumbs up on the way out. Doesn't take much at all. Thank you. Cheers. Good night. Good night, guys. Good night, everybody.